Alright, testing, 1, 2. Anyone can hear me? I hope everyone can hear me. Anyone who is listening at the moment, that is. And it seems to be the druid is there. Watching is what I mean. Yeah, I get it, druid. Alright, well, since everything seems to be looking okay. Wow, that's probably the shortest intro I've ever really done for for one of these live streams. And just to rub salt in the wound, I accidentally opened up a different program entirely that has nothing to do with this game. And it opened up something on Firefox. Oh no. Okay, and suddenly I'm starting the game. Well, I didn't intend to press continue, but whatever. Just when I say this intro is probably one of the best ones I've done so far, I immediately screwed up. Either way, what's up everyone? I'm Spirit Rosewolf. I hope everyone can hear me with my mic volume. I'm fiddling with the sound settings, trying to see if the game sounds better with these particular settings or not. But yeah, today we are going back to Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, and while I haven't streamed this game for about a day, technically, you can definitely see right here from my last save that I did during the live stream to my recent stream, or my recent save, I did a lot of grinding. Over 12 hours, which is basically like 7 hours of grinding. Yeah, that wasn't experience grinding, that was more so just grinding with the Digifarm, which is right here. So let's show off exactly what I did during my off-screen grinding session, because I love doing these. I haven't done an off-screen grinding session intro since Shin Megami Tensei 1, when I used to actually write my notes down in a notebook. Now I have my phone that I can write stuff down on, because I don't have to use my phone to look at the stream chat. I have my computer to do that for me. What's up, Arsenal? Crashes in. Yeah, sorry for yeeting you in here, but you know, that's kind of the only way to get you in here. So, let's see. As you can probably tell, I have a couple new mons on the right, but this is only the tip of the iceberg for now. So to show off in sequential order of the Digimon that I made, we can go to Move Digimon. So first things first, I evolved a Poyomon, which is what is the Poyomon again? It's this little blob jellyfish thingy. I evolved it into a Tokomon, which is this thing. It's a cute little pig with gigantic teeth, as you can see from the icon at the bottom left. And I did name it Revan Fox, even though he is not here, which, you know what, I should probably share the stream on his server just so he can see this. I named him Revan Fox for a very specific reason, for a very specific evolution line that we will go into. Toyagumon. Yeah, I did make a Toyagumon. I'll definitely show that off in a second. So after creating Tokomon, I had a Pabumon, which I believe was the green baby. You know what, maybe I could just go to... I actually have a way to check out Digimon that I probably don't have anymore, but have the information for, the field guide. Here it is. Pabumon. Yep, it's the green jelly thing. I evolved that into a Motimon, which is what you see right here. It's a it's basically another jellyfish. They're pretty much all jellyfish in reality, but yeah, this is a really adorable jellyfish because he looks like a tiny little blob and his mouth is so... he has the butt mouth. Him and Tokumon basically have the butt mouth. So after that, I made I used my Otamamon, which I believe was the tadpole? Yeah, I believe it was the tadpole, to create a Numamon, which in the last stream I mentioned it being the shit Digimon, and yes, it is literally the shit Digimon. Well, it may not be shit itself. Its signature attack is called Poop Toss. And if you ever watched the anime, basically it just looks like a pink turd. Japan is definitely weird when it comes to toilet humor, like literal toilet humor. Hey, how you doing today? I'm doing alright, Arsenal. Alright, so after I made the Numamon, I used my Sunamon that I had in the last part and evolved it into a Monodramon. As you see here, it is a pink dino. It has some pretty good attacks, and in fact it has a really great buff, so I can probably use that during battles. And as you see, I named it after David, not David Yoon, David X-Blade, who was here in the stream chat yesterday. And so after those evolutions, I went a little bit more crazy with the evolutions at this point. So I evolved a Koromon into an Agumon, which I don't think is the Agumon that we had previously. I think this is a completely different Agumon. Maybe I did evolve the Agumon. No, I think I evolved Aaron. Okay, I don't remember that point, but I don't remember if I evolved Aaron in the last live stream, or if I evolved a completely different Agumon and I don't have him anymore. Either way, I evolved an Agumon. I can't find it here. Wherever he is, he'll always be in our hearts. And so I grabbed another Sunomon, and no wait, these were the Agumon, and these were the Koromon and Sunomon that I had in the last part. Okay, so I evolved Aaron, and then I evolved Uv, which is in the Farm Island, into a black Gabumon. He's really adorable, you know. I have a soft spot for the black variants of Digimon, and Black Agumon, or I also like Black Agumon too, but both of them are absolutely adorable. And after that Sunomon evolution, I evolved another Sunomon into a Vmon, the Vivi right here, which is, in my honest opinion, one of my favorite Digimon, or at least favorite Rootkit Digimon in the entire series. So I'm definitely going to be using Vmon a lot. After Vmon, I evolved Red into Guilmon, which is exactly what Red wanted. So now we have a Guilmon on our side. In fact, we technically have all three Season 1 protagonist Digimon. We have Agumon from Season 1, Vmon from Season 2, and Guilmon from Season 3. It's poo. Yeah, Arsenal, it is. So after the Guilmon, we evolved a Pabumon into a Tanamon, which is not here for some reason. I think I actually evolved it. Oh no, wait, there it is. We evolved a Tanamon, which I named Scar. Again, there is a reason for that. I have a specific evolution line in mind. By the way, a quick shout out to Druid Wisewolf, who actually shared a guide to me that tells all of the evolution sequences for every Digimon. So I was able to figure out exactly what I wanted and how many Digimon I needed. So trust me, all of these Digimon that I created are going to be used for specific purposes. You can rest assured. Numamon is one poop Digimon. There are other ones that are actually poop-shaped. Yeah, there are. And there's even a Mega Digimon that's poop-shaped as well. It's kind of like Shin Megami Tensei with all of his penis demons. So after the Tanamon, after Scar, I evolved a Punimon into a Nyaromon. Where is the Nyaromon? I believe... Oh, this is the Nyaromon. It is the rookie form of Gatomon / Tailmon. I don't know if I'm going to evolve her into that line or in a completely different line. We'll see eventually when I evolve her, or when I level her up all the way. And so after that, I created a Wanyamon, which is another baby Digimon. This can evolve into a couple of wolf-like Digimon. I don't know which one I will evolve yet, but like Nyaromon, we'll figure that out. And then after that, I made a Goblimon, who is right here. Yes, Goblimon. He's basically a goblin. For fans of the series, yeah, this is the rookie version of Ogremon. I don't know if I will make Ogremon. I've always been a fan of Ogremon, so maybe. It's cool that the Digimon in this game, or just Digimon in general, have multiple different evolution lines, so you don't always get the same evolution sequence. Like Gabumon here. Black Gabumon, you can evolve it into Black Garurumon, or you can evolve it into something completely different, as, like, for example here, I could evolve it into a Vegemon, which I had to do in order to level it up a little bit more in order to get speed stat of 50 in order to get the next evolution sequence that I want. So yeah, you can evolve Digimon into different lines. Some make sense, some don't, and it's honestly a really cool mechanic that I honestly respect of Digimon. Unlike Pokemon, where it has just one evolution sequence, there's so many options. So after the Goblomon, I evolved a Betamon, or I evolved a Bukamon into a Betamon here. Yeah, Beta. It's probably, I don't know if this is like one of the first Digimon ever made, but if that's the case, then the name actually does make sense. He can evolve into Sea Digimon, Ocean-like Digimon, so we'll see what we can make out of him as well. Then I grabbed another Koromon and evolved it into... As Druid saw, or actually I can show it off through here, I made a toy Agumon, which I named X-Blade for reasons that we will get into later in its evolution sequences. So it is literally a Lego, an Agumon that's made out of Lego pieces. I absolutely adore this design. It's so original and yet simplistic at the same time. And I love its attack name, Plastic Blaze. If I remember correctly, the animation for it is him basically just shooting out a plastic fire, which is really, really cute. I can't wait to use him. And for our final evolution that I did off screen, I evolved another Pabumon into a Yokomon, who is right here, a Yokomon. This is the Digimon that precedes Piomon, which is the pink bird that we saw in the last part. I will most likely get a Piomon because I adore Piomon. She's always been another one of my favorites. I need to stop saying that. Pretty much every Digimon is my favorite in reality. So yeah. Now I can actually go back on Discord because I was using my phone to see my notes. So Druid, I can actually see your messages again. Yay! I still want Creepymon. Indeed, Druid. I haven't found a Digimon who can evolve into Creepymon yet, but I will look out for it. The differences between Digimon and Pokemon is when Digimon evolve, they get the most nostalgic theme song. Whether it's the English version or the Japanese version, I will agree, Arsenal. They do have a Rockin' Evolution theme song. Either one. Can't say the same about the battle theme in the English version, though. That's a different topic for another time. So I was saving a couple evolutions for the streams, so we can actually do them on stream. So let's see, who was I going to evolve again? I believe it was one of the babies. Yes. So Bukamon here, I had to do a couple battles with him in order to get his camaraderie to 10%. So the way camaraderie works is the more battles you do, the more camaraderie raises. And in some cases when you try to get mega level Digimon, you're required to get camaraderie up to at least 80% or sometimes 100%. So if you take a Digimon to battle and it's in the front line, it has to be in the front line, it can't be in the background. Then it raises its camaraderie, which I had to do in order to get the next protagonist Digimon. Well, I guess Joe is technically protagonist. The season 1 didn't really have a main protagonist. Yes, Tai was the main character, you know, the leader of the gang, but technically all 8 children were protagonists. So I guess Gomamon is considered a protagonist Digimon. So yeah, Gomamon. I love Gomamon. He's such a fun character in the show. He has such a great personality. He's like the kooky prankster, and he has such a cute design. He's a fishy, and he also has the butt mouth. A lot of Digimon seem to have the butt mouth for some reason. And he even has the marching fishes. And they actually don't oh wait, they do suck in this game. It's 15 water damage. Well, at least it's like 1 to 3 hits. But seriously, there's like other attacks that do 60. Now this is like 55. That doesn't even equal the amount of hydro water. Oh, wait, actually, it does hit all the enemies, so I guess it's like a good AoE attack. It depends. So just to show it off, Gomamon can also evolve into many other Digimon. I may evolve it into this particular Mon, which I believe is Wizardmon. Although I could go the classic route and go for Ikakumon, which is the main line of the anime. Who knows? Who knows? As for any other Digimon that we can make, Motimon, who I evolved, who I also trained with camaraderie, and we will make yet another protagonist Digimon. Again, if you watched the first show, you would pretty much recognize which Digimon these would evolve into. And we got the best bug boy, Tentomon. Another great character. Like, the Season 1 Digimon had such great personalities. Tentomon, Gomamon, and I believe Palmon had some of the more original personalities. Everyone else was pretty much just cute widow baby. Super Shocker, Power Energy, always hits. Not bad. So we have a bug on our team. Next Digimon, I believe, is going to be Tokomon. Is it Tokomon? Or is it someone else? Well, I know that I have a couple more to evolve. Yes, Tokomon. Or was it... No, wait. Now I remember. I was going to evolve Revenfox, because he is a Tokomon, into something else. Okay, so as you see here, this is a very special Digimon. I won't spoil who it is, although someone might actually recognize it. But, as you can see, it requires a lot of stats in order to evolve into. So, in order to get these stats, you kind of have to evolve the Digimon far enough so it can gain those permanent stats, and then de-Digivolve it back into Tokomon so you could then evolve it into this line. Obviously, since the requirements are so high, this is definitely going to be a Digimon worth getting. So, spoiler alert, this is what Revan will eventually evolve into. But for now, he will evolve into yet another protagonist Digimon. Wow, we're making a lot of Season 1 Digimon here. What is probably the most fan-favorite Digimon in the Season 1 franchise, Patamon. Look at him, he's like a guinea pig but with wings, and he's so chubby and cute, and look at those eyes, it's so adorable. Look at that tiny little tail. Look at that tiny little tail wag. Everyone loved Patamon when they were kids, and if you know what he evolves into, yeah, there's definitely a reason to love him. Airshot. Oh, that's his Japanese name. That's the name for his Japanese attack. Usually in English they call it is it Boom Bubble? It's something silly like that. But Airshot is the Japanese version. It's weird that they chose that for this game when everything else is using the English variant of attack names. It's a little weird. So, in terms of any other Digimon that we can evolve, Yokomon, I believe, can as well. Let's see. Well, we can make this Digimon. I don't know what that is, but I kind of want to make the Biomon a little bit, maybe. Although I also kind of want to make this one. This one is another fan favorite. I'll wait on that for now. In fact, I will move Yokomon into my main team so I can actually get the camaraderie for her. And we're unfortunately going to have to replace Gomamon, because I kind of want to use Tentomon a little bit. Call me crazy, call me sentimental, but I prefer using the bugs, even though, for all those who know me, I absolutely despise real-life bugs. What about Numamon? Oh, okay, he can actually go up to level 44. Well, let's see what else he can evolve into. Okay, yeah, we definitely need to evolve him a little bit more in order to get these Digimon. We'll leave him in there for now. Green, that's right, I wanted to evolve Green. Unfortunately, Green is not high enough level, so we need to level up Green one more time in order to get the evolution sequence that I want. And I believe that's it. I think that's all the Digimon for now. So yeah, we have all the Digimon evolved. Now we can make our team and finally progress with the story. I'm gonna post in here. Alright, Druid. It's actually much easier to keep track of that. So let's see. Oh yeah, Arsenal. If you want to be named after a certain Digimon, or if you want a Digimon to be named after you, be sure to ask. I will name any Digimon after anyone in the chat, or any name that someone comes up in the chat. I mean, as you see here, I named Reverend Fox, Vivi, that was actually a name I chose. So anyone you want. We're gonna have to replace one of these if I want to use Vivi. I kind of want to use Scar a little bit more because I need his camaraderie raised a little bit more. No, actually, I don't need his camaraderie raised. In fact, we can actually evolve him right now. Okay, that's something that I was missing. So let's evolve Scar into the thing that I knew he would definitely want. He said he wanted to be evolved into a fox. Well, he got his wish. What is probably the most fan favorite among furries, Renamon. So yeah, she's another favorite. I personally like Guillaumon a little bit more, thank you very much, but she was also another great character from Season 3. Diamond Storm. Alright, so they did use her English attack name as well. Well, I hope Scar likes being a fox, and also the poster child, not child, why would I say child? Poster girl. It's because I didn't want to say poster girl, but I guess Scar is technically, well, technically Digimon don't have genders, so I guess the poster non-binary fox of the furry community is a better name. I guess so. And can we evolve David now? I don't think so. Yeah, I want to go for this evolution. Like, no, actually, I wanted to go for a very specific one. I do not remember which line I was going for, but I'm pretty sure it was this one, so we'll have to wait a little bit. Or actually, I could just evolve him right now into something completely different to get those stat upgrades, right? Okay, so 50 speed. You know what? Actually, I could just leave him as he is right now and gain those speed stats with his rookie level. Okay, good plan. Good plan, Spirit. When you find out how to make a Skull Greymon, then you can make Creepymon. Gotcha. Oh, right, I need to move some Digimon because I don't have enough space. Unfortunately, at this point, I don't have enough party space, so I'm only limited to a certain amount of Digimon. So, Tokamon, I will leave you behind right here. I kind of want to bring Aaron with me, but I don't really have the room in order to do it, so I will just leave you behind, Aaron. I'm sorry, I didn't want to leave you alone, so I will just put you in the Digifarm where you can work over manual labor. Let's just hope we don't replace any builders. Oh, that's a builder too. Okay, I guess I can... No? Okay. Oh, we can actually replace green there. No, wait. I actually want to take green with me in my party because I want to evolve him at least one more level. Alright, so we have our team. We can finally head out again. You don't know how long it took. Oh yeah, I forgot to even show off the fact that I got costumes, or I got accessories from the net play. So I managed to play enough where I got a lot of accessories for my Digimon. So we can actually dress up some of our Digimon here in neat little costumes. Unfortunately, there's only like 5 costumes. It turns out all the costumes that I thought were available were actually just titles for your character during net play, so they weren't actually costumes. It turns out that only these were the costumes, the Santa hats and the present box for some reason. There are going to be new costumes added in 2 days, which is weird that this game still has an event system for net play, but then again, the complete edition only got released a year ago, so you know. Sorry if I'm not on for long. I'm watching OG Star Trek. We'll rejoin once the episode is finished. That's okay, Green. So, since green is technically green, I will give him the green Santa hat. And I technically do have more than one green Santa hat. Or do I have one more than green Santa hat? Oh, right, I gave it to Aaron, so he's technically wearing it at the moment. Okay. So let's see what else we can dress up our Digimon in. This is actually really cute. Well, since David is an absolute treat, he's gonna kill me for saying that. I will dress him up in the party hat. And I kinda like the Santa hat on Toy Agumon, so I will give him the Santa hat. Tentomon, what do you look like in the Santa hat? Oh my god, it's so tiny and adorable! I kinda want to give him the black one, It's edgy enough just for him. Wow, it doesn't even look like it's actually on her. And I guess that's it for now, for our main party. So let's have David be in the front. Actually, I don't need him in the front. Let's play around with Toy Agumon for a bit. Replace Yokomon there. And, well, actually, I think I do need Yokomon a little bit because I need to raise our camaraderie. So we will replace green for now, and this will be our main team. Hey, Arsenal, actually, since you're here right now, would you like to be named after, or would you like Tentomon here to be named after you? You know, he's red, he's adorable, he's like one of the best Digimon partners in my opinion. You know, I always say that Gabumon is great, but Tentomon in my opinion is one of the better ones in the first season. So I will just name Tentomon after you, and if you don't like it, then you can just say it and I will change it right away. Arsenal. There we go. I could also name him Tox, but you know, it depends on how you feel, Arsenal. So there we go. I have my perfect Santa team with me. I love the fact that they have the costumes when they run around. Look at Toy Agumon. He's just so gosh darn happy to be here. Also, you get message whenever your Digimon have maxed leveled in the Digifarm. So my Pudimon actually got to max level. Ah, damn it. I wanted to progress with the story, but suddenly I now have Digimon that are leveling up again. So let's do this real quick. Let's evolve our Punimon into something new. So what was I going with again? I think I was just going for something random. Let's make another Nyaramon because I've already made enough Pseudomons. Alright, we got another Nyaramon, which will evolve, or which will level up in the farm. Eventually we can make something new. Oh, also, I should probably check how long my... Okay, so development. I have 20 more minutes. So the Digifarm has different settings that you can do where you can do stuff, you know, train, develop, investigate. Training basically enhances your Digimon's stats. Development allows you to find items that will increase certain effects of the Digifarm. And investigation, we'll find this out later, but I learned that you can actually find side quests through investigation. Currently, I'm trying to develop to find more methods of making more Digimon. And also, I just realized I have more Digimeat that I can spend on Digimon here, which allows me to raise their camaraderie. That camaraderie, that's a weird word to say, without even having them in my team. So as you see, Aaron here had his camaraderie raised by 2. And in 20 minutes, in 20 real-time minutes, I will return and the developing will be finished. So that's pretty much how the Digifarm works. It's basically a time sink, but if you do it right, and by right I mean you have certain Digimon with specific personalities inside the Digifarm, then the time will actually decrease. So the reason why it's 20 minutes is because I have a bunch of Digimon in there that have a specific personality that fits the development role, and it's basically the builder personality. So that's what the Digimon personalities are all about. So whenever you make a Digimon, you get to see their personality. If you find a builder Digimon, then definitely put them in the Digifarm and develop as soon as you can to get all these rewards that you can get to increase your farm's capacity, the effects of raising your camaraderie, basically a bunch of stuff. So without further ado, we finally finished with that dungeon. I think the only thing left to do is to log out. So last time we left off in the story, we were actually in Kyoko's detective agency. You made it back in one piece, didn't you? I wouldn't have expected anything different. Still, those abilities border on the unreal. Oh, apparently Revan is in the stream, and he's not actually texting, but texting through Steam. Alright, Revan, whatever you want. Still, those abilities border... Yeah, I already read that. Maybe the reason you still adhere to the physical laws has to do with an instinctual fear present in all physical organisms. So fear is what makes us survive? I mean, I guess you could say that's how evolution worked. This is all truly fascinating. Pardon me, Kyo-chan, grim voice. Oh! Random person. There you go again, sneaking up on me, old man. Did he sneak up through the window? Because your back's not turned towards the door. Oops, I'm sorry, I did it again. And could you stop calling me Kyo-chan? It's embarrassing. That was a childhood nickname. She was a... Okay. Not gonna say anything. Not going to happen, my dear. You always be Kyo-chan to me. So I guess he's known her since childhood. I'm guessing he's a old investigator? Detective partner? No matter how old you get or how brilliant a detective you become. You senile old man. How long have you been there? What have you heard? You probably saw us transport in here. I just got here. Is something wrong? Oh, you have a client. Sorry. Were you going over a case? No, this is, well, a client of sorts, though of a somewhat unconventional nature. She really likes to throw that word around. Oh, just who are you then? That's a secret, or I'm an assistant detective. Well, if we say that's a secret, then he'll obviously be suspicious of us, so let's just play along and, you know, maybe we could score some points with Kyoko. I got Gaomon, right? Oh, you want to be Gaomon, Arsenal? Hey, it just so happens that I have a Digimon that's about to Digivolve into Gaomon in like a couple levels from now, so, you know, I can name that one after you. I love Gaomon as well. Basically any Digimon that is based off of wolves or canines. So you got some good taste there, Arsenal. Let me introduce you. This is Detective Matayoshi. Oh, he was a detective. I mean, the cap pretty much threw it off. He's an old friend from when my father ran the agency, and I trust him completely. He's the most elite detective the force has on cybercrime. The perfect detective for a Digimon game. Looks so deceiving, you were thinking? Well, I suppose I don't exactly fit the mold. Actually, you kind of do fit the mold of the classic detective. You have the trench coat, you have the business suit underneath the trench coat, you have the hat. I mean, the only thing you're really missing is glasses. But if I did, I'd never be able to tag along with the shadier element. Oops, a slip of the tongue. So, is there something afoot? If it's the case, sit on the sofa and wait a bit. I'll just whip up some tasty coffee. Oh, apparently he feels the same way too. No thank you, there's no case today, no need for coffee. Something tells me her coffee is probably not that good. Oh, I heard a rumor about Eden Syndrome. I thought you might be interested, Kyo-chan. Eden Syndrome. Well, Eden is the name of the website that we used, so let's hear it. Let's hear it then. An actual cutscene? Oh, no, it's just a slick background transition. Oh, he makes the anime noises too. No need to worry about my assistant, old man. This is someone with a rather special connection with Eden. My assistant has the potential to become something of a specialist in the field. Let's hear what you have to say. Well, she's giving us a lot of credit for the fact that we've only met like a couple hours ago. I see. If you can vouch for your assistant, that's fine. The rumor concerns the special ward in the hospital where they're isolating the Eden Syndrome patient. So the Eden Syndrome is a virus that... a virus that affects real people. Something tells me that this probably has to do with our condition. Because we are still technically corrupted. Our body may not look corrupted anymore, but as you guys might recall, the whole purpose of the last dungeon trek was finding avatar parts in order to reconstruct our body, which only just managed to change our appearance. We're technically no more safer than we were before. So that's definitely something that we're gonna have to figure out throughout the course of the game, I hope, or else we're pretty much going to be stuck as a corrupt avatar for the rest of our lives. I mean, in reality, that's probably not a bad thing, now that I think about it. Oh, do I need to explain what Eden Syndrome is to your future specialists? Don't be sarcastic with us, old man. It's a rare condition where Eden users suddenly lose consciousness and are unable to wake up. Well, thankfully we managed to wake up in a very awkward situation. We see more and more patients with each year, but the cause, symptoms, and treatment remain a mystery. So how long has Eden been around in this universe? I mean, I don't even know what year this game technically takes place in. I assume 2015 because that's when the game was created, but even then, you know, I guess it must have been around for at least a decade. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think they ever go into it, so it's probably not that important. There's a special ward at Central Hospital for Eden patients. Treatment and a search for the cure are underway. Talking about secret wards inside hospitals and viruses that affect people, this is becoming a little bit too real for me. But information there is kept heavily restricted. There are facilities even relatives can't enter. Oh, this is getting way too realistic. The rumor is that they're concealing facts to help protect Kamashiro's image. Kamashiro, that was the name of the enterprise that created Eden, so obviously they would want to cover that up as they don't want information like this to be leaked to the public. In fact, that's probably the case. Eden Syndrome probably isn't well known, which is probably why our main character doesn't know about it. This remains firmly in rumor territory for now. Unfortunately, it's probably going to come true considering this universe. But lately there have been happenings behind the scenes at Central Hospital. Behind the scenes? Meaning Kamashiro Enterprise, right? Yes, the hospital is under Kamashiro's control. The same Kamashiro who runs Eden Network. I mean, would we have suspected otherwise? The number of patients is increasing, and symptoms are getting worse. Now of all times is when Kamashiro needs to come clean, not remain silent. That's the thing about big corporations, man. Something bad is happening in the background. They obviously don't want it to be leaked to the public. It'll ruin their image. An alarming number of people are being admitted to the hospital in question, and security in the special ward has allegedly been beefed up. This means something is afoot. It was going to happen eventually, yeah. All secrets can't be kept forever. Yes, indeed. Think I'll put some coffee on after all. We can toast the agency's success. Success for what? We just learned something new. Oh, look at the time. I'd better get back to the station. Okay, yeah. I guess the joke is that her coffee... She doesn't know how to make coffee, which... Seriously? Coffee is like one of the easiest things to make. Even I can make coffee, and I barely make it. I don't even like coffee, so that's why I don't make it ever. Sorry, but let's save the toast for another time. See you later. And there he goes. Oh. And then he comes back and just whispers this to us because he ran in the exact opposite direction that he's pointed at. I'd watch out for her coffee, especially the color and the solid chunks floating in. Why would there be solid chunks in it? Use a coffee machine, lady. I fear the day is coming when I'll be forced to actually taste her coffee. Okay, the ending joke has got to be that her coffee actually tastes really good, and the fact is that nobody ever tried it because it just looks disgusting. I really hope that's the end of the game. They just drink a coffee after the final boss and say, well, this is actually not bad. That day won't be pretty. Huh? Oh, spirits. It was as he said. Fresh info on Eden syndrome is hard to come by. Kamoshida's behind-the-scenes restrictions are doing their job. The security will only get ramped up all the more from here on out. There's something very strange happening in Eden, then you show up in your weird body. At the same time, Kamoshida's apparently on the move. So I guess we're supposed to assume that the Eaters are involved? I guess, considering the Eaters are what... The Eaters basically what affected us, what basically corrupted our body. But I guess we haven't told Kyoko about them yet. Then again, we don't really know what their names actually are. At the moment, they're basically just random monsters. In fact, we could probably just safely assume that the Eaters were just rogue Digimon. Is that all merely a coincidence? No, it has to be all connected. The rationale is plain as day. No leap in logic necessary. I am heading to Central Hospital. I need to get as much info as I can before security is stepped up. I'd be thrilled if you came with me. So I'm just automatically accepted as her assistant, huh? I mean, I guess it worked. You might be able to get some info on your current state. Seek and ye shall find. Knock and it shall be. No, in your case, let's go with the open sesame. I love the characters in this game. They have so much personality. Unlike those nurses who are pretty much static statues. Like they're not moving whatsoever. Also, I just noticed that Kyoko has extremely short shorts. They're like booty shorts. In fact, are they even booty shorts? I don't even know. Man, she is like not dressed at all for any type of occasion whatsoever. Wear a bra, lady. Have you ever heard of them? You're gonna have back problems when you're older. Well, what to do? At times like these, I tend to start off with a frontal attack. Are you gonna summon a Digimon? Then again, does she even have Digimon? I assume she's a hacker. She probably isn't, though. Let's try the direct negotiations to get us into the hospital's special ward. Like you said, it probably won't work. Yeah, that seems a bit sketchy. I'll just beat it at the root. It seems a little bit sketchy. We might need to find something else. You're a pretty sharp one. Especially the fact that choice was pretty much a but thou must, because there was literally, yeah, let's do a choice. There was no choice like that whatsoever. Sounds like the start of our own pandemic. Yeah, it kinda does, doesn't it? I wonder what this game is going to go into. Again, I've seen a Let's Play of this. I've only seen like one part, and that was during the middle portion of the game. I literally don't know anything else about the rest of the game except for like tiny spoilers, but I won't get into those. I'll actually wait until they appear on screen for me to mention them. But yeah, I don't know the main story of this game. I don't know where it's going to go, but I'm still fascinated. But preconceived notions can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. Don't ask for details. They say that ignorance is bliss after all. Too true, unfortunately. I'll give you instructions later. Until then, gather info inside the hospital. Oh, asking questions is the most fundamental cornerstone in detective work. I mean, yeah, it's not always going to be about busting the bad guys. It's mostly about asking questions, investigating, and a lot of paperwork. I was joking when I said you could become a specialist in the field, my dear prospective assistant. Eh? Become a GP and record my activities in a chart, or become a boy with shining red cheeks. Are you hitting on me? It's really a lot of fun. Yeah, she's totally my favorite character now. I also like how Spirit, or the main protagonist, has a lot of personality in this game. He's not really the silent protagonist. Oh, you look like main character material. Why are you staring at that nurse's boobs? You're just... okay. I mean, I don't judge. Now she's staring at my boobs. That's a stare that can kill someone. Okay, I was wrong. The characters in the background are moving, it's just they're moving like very tiny bit. Okay. She kind of looks like Yugi from, and I know that's not his name, but I'm just gonna call him that from now on. She kind of looks like Yugi, the white boy, the white ghost boy. And yes, I am also going to continue calling him the white boy. The game called him that, so I'm going to stick with it. Agumon into Greymon is the route I need you to go down to get Skull Greymon. Oh really? It's that easy? Duh, it's that easy. Agumon evolved into Greymon and then Skull Greymon in the anime. Okay, I'll get another Agumon or Bodemon and evolve him into Skull Greymon then, if that's the case. Sweet, sweet. I have a new Digimon. Or I have the components needed to make him. The edgy character. There's a lot of edgy characters in this game. Arata, whoever this girl is, Yugi. Anime sure loves its edgy characters. Hello! As I yell to you in the middle of a hospital. Or, what are you looking at? Stop staring at me, basically. Or, hey girl, have we met? I don't know if he's trying to say it like he's asking a genuine question, or if he's actually trying to hit on her. We'll just go with... don't be a dork. Let's just say, what do you... Nah, I want to be nice. And I also want to be a dork. Hello. Come over here. I want to talk to you. Just say that to someone in public. See if they actually will talk to you. Oh, and the realistic response is that they ignore you. That elevator didn't even close. So I'm guessing during that cutscene we got the indication that, yeah, our farm had successfully completed their developing. So farm 1 developed command complete. Succeeded developing SP Capsule B. So we have a new capsule which we can use to equip to our Digimon. And we also got a response from our Niarmon. So sometimes you get responses from your Digimon and you can ask, and they ask you questions and you basically answer them. I don't know exactly what it achieves. Maybe it raises their camaraderie. I honestly don't know. I got into sunbathing lately. Spacing out under Mr. Sun is the best. So adorable. Sounds great. I'd love to join you sometimes. So for some questions you end up just having one response, but sometimes they end up quizzing you, like for example this one. Listen up. Which Royal Knight Digimon can change into Leopard mode? I guess Leopardmon, and that is actually true. It's like you have a option between this particular question. You have an option between Leopardmon, Ophanimon, which is an angel, and I think it was Omnimon. So obviously it would be the one that is named after the mode. No, Omnimon changes into Leopardmon or Leopardmon mode, or whatever it's called. What are you looking at? I guess that's what you would say, Arsenal. Oh, are you here to visit someone? The general ward is on the 12th floor. Good thing it's not on the 4th floor. Sometimes you see people going to the special ward on the elevator. I wonder if they're family. I feel bad for them. So it's becoming like a little bit of an urban legend that these people are being transported into the back areas, the special wards. So you want to know dirt on the special ward? Well, I got some. Apparently there's some isolation ward where not even family can visit. Well, we kinda already knew that, lady. Oh, we even get a map of the place. Nice. Speak up, my ears on what they once were. I didn't even say anything, mister. I'm literally silent. Crowded as ever today. How much longer am I gonna have to wait? So we got another response. Let's see. Ooh, our Guilmon is actually asking us a response, a question. Quiz time. Wait, I should probably do it in a Guilmon voice. Quiz time. Type question. Which type do data types do the most damage to? That's a weird worded sentence. Which type do data types do the most damage to? Okay, data. So 3 typings: vaccine, data, virus. Virus beats vaccine. No wait, does vaccine beat virus? Or I don't remember. Okay, vaccine beats virus, virus beats data, data beats vaccine. So I think it is virus. Virus it is. Jumps in front of Spirit, and yeah, I'm a Digimon used for battle. Actually, Revan, you say that, but thankfully we can actually transport to the Digilab. I did make a Digimon after you, or I did name a Digimon after you. And you probably saw it in your server, which I actually shared earlier. But I named you after this little pudgy little thing. It's like he's the most adorable Digimon ever. He's like the most fan favorite one. He's like a little gopher with wings, and it's so cute. I also named one after David and Green and oh, actually I need to change Arsenal. So I believe it's Wanyamon who evolves into Gaomon. So let's move him to the main party. Actually, we need to move this Arsenal into our party as well, because we need to rename him. So let's see. Let's name you... Actually, we can name you Tux, so we can have it both ways. We can name the Tentomon Tux, and then we can name the Wanyamon Arsenal, because we're about to evolve him into a Gaomon. Well, probably not right now, but sometime soon. So for now, Arsenal, you're about as fuzzy as your OC is. You're a fuzzy little blob thing. In battle, fast to use. So let's see, can we actually evolve you right now? Unfortunately no, we have to raise your camaraderie by 10, which means we have to do at least 10 battles with you. Which isn't hard whatsoever. So for now, we'll just put Tox back into the Digifarm. And we'll bring another Digimon with us, possibly David, because I actually need to get him up a little bit. Alrighty. Scar got Renamon. Yeah, I named him after a fox because he really wanted to be a fox. And I didn't really have any other fox Digimon in mind. I don't even think there is any other fox Digimon, so it was pretty much the only one he got. Also, Renamon are genderless, so technically it is a male Renamon. Now, let's see. Let's develop. Let's develop again. And as you can see, it's 25 minutes. Now, usually it would take an hour if I didn't have build Digimon in the farm. So it's a good thing to always make build Digimon and Digimon that have the search personality. So you can spend less time doing investigations and development. It's something to know for, you know, future playthroughs in case anyone else wants to play. Hey girl, come back girl, I need your digits. I need your digits. Probably should have came up with that. There, okay, so as soon as I exit the Digifarm, we get another Digimon who's max level. Alright, well, apparently a lot of Digimon are going to be evolving today. So the Nyaramon was max level. Ah, here it is, the Nyaramon. So we can evolve this into a lot of Digimon. Let's see. Unfortunately, most of these involve raising the camaraderie, so we could evolve it into this little bunny. In fact, that's probably what we'll do. I believe this is a video game exclusive Digimon. It was one of the Digimon that was the mascot for one of the DS games. Lunamon, if I remember correctly. And she's basically a bunny. Her final evolution is Serenamon, or is it Serenemon? Selenamon, that's what it was. Selena. After the goddess of the moon, so it makes sense. I'm jealous a bit, but I got Gaomon, so I'm good. Oh, you wanted to be Renamon as well? Well, hey, there's also Terriermon. Terriermon is really cute. Grabs a Digimon and... Revan. Honestly, that would fit with Tokomon, so okay, you're not wrong there. Okay, if any other Digimon are ready to evolve, we'll just wait for them. So now let's finally progress with the plot by going into the special ward, which I'm surprised we're actually able to traverse into. Don't tell me that another is able to evolve. Okay, we actually... Ah, it was vaccine. Okay, so, data types. I was thinking of it wrong. I thought the question was asking me which type is super effective against data, not which type is weak against data. Okay, so obviously it was vaccine. I accidentally forgot. Oops. Well, whatever the prizes were for getting the answer correctly, I guess we'll never learn. We'll never know. This is a special ward. Unless your family or hospital staff entry is strictly unless you're So unless you're family, you're not permitted. Okay. So I guess we can't get in. Gonna go, love you. Alrighty, Revan. See ya. It's me. We can ride the elevator to the special ward floor, but can't enter the room without permission. It goes without saying that we have no permission. What do we do? You literally just said that the last sentence. We take out 2 guards and hack our way past the door, which is likely locked, to get into the room. So we have to fight them. Okay. Digimon against real people. This is what I call a frontal attack, but it takes time to prepare and the risks are high. Well, let's not rely on the frontal attack for now. We'll trust in your abilities, our trump card. Are we going to hack through the door? The terminal in the nurse's station should be connected to the hospital's network, so we are going to hack into the system, teleport ourselves into a terminal inside the special ward so we can get in ourselves. Okay, that's actually pretty smart. I don't have to spell it all out for you, do I? No, we pretty much figured it out, Kyoko. Alright, so let's just head back then. To the general ward. Because we actually didn't go there yet. There might be something we can collect. This is the 12th... This is 12th floor, the general ward. Okay. Is there anything I can actually get here, or... Oh, okay, this is where I need to use the terminal. Got it. Connect Jump. Connect Jump is a special ability of the protagonist. You can use this ability on connectors that appear on the map. Approach a connector and press the A button to jump into digital space or the digital network. So this is how we teleport into different places. That's cool. So I guess dungeons take place in the real world, but we're going through digital networks through the digital world, which is basically the actual dungeons. I like this kind of pseudo what is the word? The word that you use to describe a normal setting, like a town or a hospital or stuff like this. Conventional? I think it's conventional. Conventional setting. I like the mixture of conventional settings mixed with the digital aspects of Digimon. It's really fun. Granddaddy's boy. Nice name. Grandpa looks like he's sleeping pretty hard. I wonder if he'll wake up tomorrow. Yikes. My condolences, dude. Anxious girl. Papa, I heard if you come to this clinic you can never leave. Is that true? I want to get better to go back to school. Oh man. Again, this is hitting pretty close for home. Nowadays, definitely. Are you here to visit somebody? I'm here to see my daddy. Aw. Poor people. Not poor people, poor visitors. You know, yeah, you know what I mean. So, it's about time for Miss Sasaki's IV. Then after that... hospitals always scare me. It's just... Well, you know, obviously hospitals scare anyone, especially nowadays. You know, hospitals are probably the worst places to be at. Ian jacking it. I don't get the reference. So, we just connect jumped right in front of other people. That's not going to cause any sort of suspicions? Okay, I guess not. So, before we actually traverse, I need to change battle difficulty back to hard because I was using normal to grind. So now we don't have to grind anymore. And let's bring out some of our main Digimon so we can actually do damage here. Let's have David, Arsenal, and X-Blade in the main cast. So actually we need, no wait, Green just needs to level up, so we don't really need her in the front row. So yeah, this will be our team for now. And we should also give Arsenal a spiffy hat if he's going to be on our team as well. Arsenal, do you want the red Santa hat, the black Santa hat, or the red present on your head? I'm gonna go with the red Santa hat for now, but if you want me to use something specific, just tell me. I love it. I love our designs. And look at you, you're like bouncing around. You're just like the Koromon from the first dungeon. Okay, so just more Poyomon. Nothing really too extravagant. Now luckily, during my grinding, I managed to get a lot of yen, so we have a ton of healing items to survive any sort of battle that, you know, turns out to be fatal. So we're pretty much okay. You want the red one? Okay, you got it, Arsenal. So you're probably going to level up soon, so let's use one of your attacks and see what they look like. Smile Fang. Oh, he's so cute. Look at ya. You're so happy. And you have an M on your forehead. I just realized that. Hey, Arsenal, what does the M stand for? Hey, and Green leveled up. Let's hope we can get him to level 16 as soon as possible. So then we can get our first, well actually our first champion level Digimon is the Numamon, but we can technically get the champion level for the first Digimon we ever got. Oh, I actually wanted to show off that move, but yeah, Motimon's normal attack is basically just him doing like the typical sassy girl head swivel. That's basically just how he attacks, and it's really hilarious. And since Arsenal is a baby, he doesn't really have much attack power, so Motimon, or actually Motimon just has a lot of defense. Ooh, that's a cool victory animation. Mighty. Ah, I see, so you're mighty. Well, at least we can make another Poyomon after we're done with this. And overall, we're getting a ton of experience, so this is not bad whatsoever. So a couple more battles, and then we can evolve Arsenal into the Gaomon. So he won't be a baby anymore. He will be truly mighty. Unfortunately, there just seems to be Poyomon here. Nothing else but Poyomon. So what happened while I was gone? Nothing much, Green, just story. We're currently in the digital network of a hospital. We're trying to sneak into the special ward, which is rumored to be the location of people who are being affected by something called the Eden syndrome, which, for what we know at the moment, is a virus that has affected people that cause Tanamon, that affects them by putting them in a coma. And apparently the company that is involved in the creation of Eden, Kamashiro Enterprise, is responsible for this secret special ward, which apparently not even family can get into. So it's a rumor only to specific people that we were only able to figure out because we know Kyoko. And thankfully, like the last network, it's not really that big, so we were able to get through it just fine. Now hopefully we can find another Digilab terminal, because I actually do want to go back and see if I can evolve anyone. You managed to get there without incident. Just as I expected it would go. Okay, let's move into action. Get the data from the room in the back, while keeping an eye on the patients. Leave it to me, or is that a crime? You know, I kind of want to be a little bit sarcastic with her. That's for the authorities to decide, not us. If it's against the law, then the law will try us. Oh, wow. But until then, we're in a bit of a gray area. Detectives generally operate unchallenged when it comes to this sort of thing. So is that true? Detectives are more so vigilantes than actual officers who abide by law. I've always wondered about that, because most of the time in fiction, if I leave now I'll be caught by security. Okay, we can't actually go back. Most of the times in fiction you usually see detectives breaking the law or going against... Oh, apparently a plot twist. I assume that's supposed to be us, considering that's our hairstyle and our hair color? No way. Is this me? Is this my physical body? So the theory she had was correct. What we are right now is technically our mental self, which has been converted into data, while our real body was transported somewhere else, which was affected by the Eden virus. Does this mean that the other people who are affected by the Eden virus are also like us? Like there's a bunch of other people who are all around the world corrupted just like we are? Huh, interesting. That was shocking, but he doesn't even take it seriously. I wasn't expecting to see that my own body was in such good shape. I should be happy, I suppose. But if I'm being kept in an isolation ward, then I really must have Eden syndrome. Be sure to look into the COVID studies. We want to know how many people actually died from the vaccine itself rather than the virus. Yeah, that's something I'm worrying about too as well, Green. Unfortunately, my family is going to take the vaccine as soon as it's being distributed. And in order to work, I kind of actually have to take the vaccine as well. So hopefully it works, you know? Government sanctioned vigilantes. Ah, I see. So they technically don't have to abide by the law. Oh, we can actually see us, like right there. There's our red hair. Oh, that's a nice, neat attention to detail. So they technically are contracted by the government, but they don't have to follow the law as much as police officers do. Okay. As long as they get the job done, I suppose. Mega Man Battle Network. Oh, it's a Mega Man Battle Network reference. I never played Mega Man Battle Network, but I've heard it's really good. Is it a JRPG, like a turn-based JRPG, or is it like a strategy RPG, as in like a Fire Emblem where you move your character across tiles? I've only seen screenshots, and that's kind of the impression that I got of the game. Either way, it does look fascinating, so I might try it one day. File 001, Eden Syndrome. Oh, we finally get to know what Eden Syndrome is. A mysterious illness whereby people suddenly fall into comas while connected to the Eden network. So, theory time. I guess the Eaters are responsible for Eden Syndrome, because that's exactly why we're here. We were attacked by the Eater. So thankfully, if that's what we're supposed to assume, that means our other friends, Nokia and Arata, are probably not affected and are most likely safe. They most likely were able to get out in time, so, they weren't affected by the Eater. Originally, the term was given to incessant vomiting and other symptoms common to those unused to spend time in the digital world. But now Eden Syndrome is used to describe the more serious malady of inexplicable loss of consciousness while connected to the Eden network. I guess Japanese detectives being the in-real-life versions of specters from Mass Effect is one way to counter the Yakuza hold. I guess that's actually a neat way of... That's actually a neat way of describing detectives, Green. And I actually understand that reference. After extended time in a coma, the body weakens, becoming more susceptible to complications. In worst cases, this has led to death. So this is confirmed that there are some people who have gone under the Eden Syndrome who have died. So yikes. Files. Also, I'm wondering, Eden, like, people log into Eden. How exactly is the process of getting into Eden? Like, is there some sort of like VR headset? Do people plug themselves into the computer and send their consciousness or something? They don't get into these specifics as far as I'm aware, and they never really mentioned any of it. For as far as I know, it's pretty much just, a normal website that you just go to and you just log in and that's it. There's no extra step or anything like that. I'm just going to assume that it involves VR headsets, and that's probably, a better justification for why Eden Syndrome is an actual thing. Because if it's just, a syndrome that people get by going on the computer and just, normally going on the computer, not being hooked up into anything on their body, it just doesn't really make sense that way. It's a turn-based strategy with JRPG elements. The battle system is a strategy part, but the game itself is an RPG. Okay, that's why I said the jacking jokes. So the characters jack into the computer to transport themselves into cyberspace. I get it. Okay, that's cool. Sounds like a neat gameplay mechanic or gameplay system. So I'll look into it. I've always been interested in trying out Mega Man, and while I haven't really played any Mega Man games, a Mega Man RPG, something I would genuinely want to play. No effective treatment has been found for Eden Syndrome. Research continues into treatments and causes of this unexplained illness. File 003, Associations with Kamashido Enterprise. Eden is a large-scale digital space operated by Kamashido Enterprises. Deeply affiliated with governmental agencies, Eden's business area are expanding quickly. So yeah, it's a place where mostly I guess it's sort of like a social website, but also has a business type of user. I don't really know how to describe Eden. I guess it's kind of like Twitter, but you can actually do business. Actually, people do business on Twitter, so I guess this is like the Digimon version of Twitter in a way. If Twitter actually had like a Gaia online style of hub worlds. Honestly, that would be kind of cool in my opinion. It's kind of, actually, a better example would be Second Life. Eden is basically Second Life, where you can actually do business in. Immediate improvements and user training must be provided to warn users against long login times. Okay, so immediate improvements and user training. You have to train users in order to not log in long enough for longer than they should be. Okay, interesting. And if Twitter had a soul. Too true, too true. Further, the Eden interface uses Kamoshida Enterprises property or proprietary technology, making further research sharing problematic. Interesting. So from what I'm hearing is that Kamoshida Enterprises basically knows everything there is about Eden, and anything that's secret, they all know. Oh, it's the shy girl that dodged our question earlier. So now you want to talk to me. This area is supposed to be off limits, with guards watching over the only entrance. Considering she's a shy girl and she dodged her question, I'm just gonna give her like an emotionless voice. It's VR basically. That's what I'm assuming. I'm just going to assume that it is VR. Considering our Digivice is basically our goggles, I'm just going to believe that we put our goggles on whenever we go onto Eden, and Eden is basically what we see. Kamoshida! I wanted to make a Persona 5 joke, but I just couldn't figure out what I wanted to say. Yeah. How did you get in here? Did you do something to the guards? Who even are you? She's a robot. Who are you? Are you a relative of a patient, or are you with Kamoshida? Well, considering what we just read, I would be more inclined to ask, are you with Kamoshida? So let's not do that. Don't answer a question with a question. Answer me. I mean, okay, rude. You're the one who didn't even answer my question when we first met. Girl. Only one choice. I'm just a plain old detective's assistant. I mean, wait, is Kuremi... Oh, she knows Kuremi. I see. Well, never mind then. You came to investigate Eden Syndrome, right? Yep. Was there something you wanted to ask? Question mark. She's just going to say question mark whenever she has a question. I'm basically giving every character their own dialogue quirks, and I kind of like that. Also, the part about training to not log in for too long is a real thing in Japan. Oh, they're trying to cut down on shut-ins by cutting on their playtime. Honestly, that does seem rather smart for the government to do, especially since Japan has a very giant ratio of shut-ins. So yeah, that definitely is something. If only the US government would do that, but then again, I don't really trust the US government to do something like that. I'll answer the questions. Don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to come clean in order to clear my own name here. Oh, she has a sin that she has committed. I am in debt to Kamoshida. If you have a few questions, I can answer them, I think. Oh god, this better not be long. I hate this voice already. What should I ask? What happened if you contracted... Well, obviously we know what happens. So let's ask... You know, she should probably know that we're the patient right there, so... Yeah, look right there. That's us. This patient here, question mark. They were just brought in. They weren't here a few days ago. Are you worried about them? Oh, exclamation point. You two look exactly alike, exclamation point. Do you have a twin perhaps? Question mark. I do not compute the concept. I trust the Messiahs before I trust the government. If we're going by SMT1 logic, the Messiahs are technically the government, so... She's a killer, most likely. I see. That's... ... Quite the coincidental resemblance, then. Oh, please, can we just skip all these questions? She's the reclaimer of her name. Is there a cure for the Eden syndrome? I've never heard of anyone recovering from it. Someone I know has been struck in a deep sleep for a full 8 years now. So the Eden has been around for 8 years? My goodness. I'm sure he'll be fine. Someday he's sure to wake up. I'm probably gonna have to change your voice soon. I can't stand this. Let's just do it normally. For now, all we can do is wait. What happens if you contract Eden syndrome? What happens? Well, as you can see, patients with Eden syndrome all fall into a coma. I've heard of no other symptoms. Do you know someone who's shown others? We should have told her that we have Eden syndrome and that we were basically, our entire physical form was corrupted and turned into data. Come on, Spirit, say something. Okay, I guess he's not gonna say that. There are rumors Kamoshiro's involved in some kind of conspiracy. That's a misunderstanding, a mistake. So she's apparently part of the company, but... so she owes them. She owes something to Kamoshiro Enterprise. Or maybe Kamoshiro is the person in charge, so she owes them. That's probably why she doesn't want to admit that they're probably responsible for this. But either way, there is definite proof that they are responsible. Kamoshiro wants to find a cure for Eden syndrome too. Well, obviously they want to find a cure because Eden is what caused this and they don't want it to go public. That's why they built this special ward and have specialists working round the clock around for a cure. It's ridiculous that anyone would suffer because of Eden. Or should suffer because of Eden. I've got to do something while I put my arm on my shoulder, or my arm on my chest for sincerity. I am sincere about finding something to cure this. Oh. I apologize for interrupting. She was listening into the conversation. Oh. For such an important conversation, but you have an uninvited guest. Oh, someone's here. That's not good. That's not what I meant. I said that I'd rather have a cold, logical theocracy over a flawed, erotic, inconsistent, and chaotic democracy. Well, some people have different strokes, I guess. This sounds like a girl, and it sounds like the typical softened voice or something. I don't know. Hello, guards. Thanks for working so hard. Ooh, another. Oh God, it's one of these girls. Miss Rai or Ray, however you pronounce it. We weren't expecting you today. Check out this bulging pecs on this guard. One look in my heart is all aflutter. I love the characters in this game. What is she poking at? Miss Kishibe, I'm on guard duty. No, don't say that to your own guards. Rai Kishibe or Rei Kishibe, honestly we don't know. Making the rounds behind the scenes? I'm curious what a Kamoshiro bigwig is doing here. We got the information we needed. Now get out of there. No need to overstay your welcome. Yeah, we pretty much got the proof that Kamoshiro is involved in all of this. Oops, I've got a visitor as well. Let's meet in the lobby then. Don't rush and don't make a fuss. Can we just run straight to the computer and teleport? Hide quickly! Oh, she's actually concerned about us, even though we suspected Kamoshiro. Okay, that is not what I expected. She has selfie hair! She has Selfie's hairstyle! Also, this music. I was waiting for when this music would play in the game. This is one of the few music tracks that I know of from the game, and it's one of my favorites. It basically plays whenever a villain is on the scene. Oh dear Yuka, her name is Yuko. Yo, well, I trust. We're just gonna call her Selfie from now on because that's basically Selfie. Miss Selfie, what happened today? I don't recall seeing your name on the approval list. For approval visitor list? Oh, no, I'm not. Something tells me she's going to be the typical sociopathic sadist character who loves to cause pain to others. Also, she has jiggle physics. I'm not looking there, but it just, you know, I was looking at the corner and yeah, she has jiggle physics. Maybe I was just struck up with a sudden urge to see my dear darling Yuko. Are you worried about me being all by my lonesome? No, my selfie senses was tingling, and I had to come see if you were being a gloomy Gus again. Yeah, we all know she's lying. I knew it. This is all so terrible, isn't it? Not particularly. Oh, I actually have to, like, if you're gonna do a laugh like that, you gotta have your hand near your mouth and act like a posh person. Look at you acting all strong, but I know all about it. All about what? Oh, she knows about us? I guess we didn't have time to teleport. By the way, what have you been doing here? Nothing special. Just tell her that you came to visit. A picnic of sorts? Yes, I mean, no, it's... Ugh. Yes, dear Yuko, is something the matter? No? Is there perhaps someone else here? Perhaps a boyfriend? Oh, wow. Yeah, it was as funny as I thought it would be. No, nothing like that. Or maybe... Oh, okay. Oh, Digimon being progressive. Alright. Or maybe it's a girlfriend. Oh, shall I have a little look around? Which, by the way, you can have a female protagonist in this game, so she could technically be right with that. Why do I get thought vibes from Rei? I mean, she basically is. Just look at her chest. Then again, it's not as exposed as Kyoko was. Doing something unscrupulous in that room, or better yet, something scandalous. Oh, oh man. Gotta admit, she's pretty scary. Just jump in the computer, spirit. You can do that. That's basically what his face was. Now, I got you all figured out. You can come now. Yuko's new squeeze. Wow. My name is Selfie, and I am tasked with being Yuko's guardian here. Interesting. I wonder what their relationship really is. Holding hands or locking lips, guiding each other step by step towards adulthood. She is super creepy. Okay, yeah. Spirit was actually smart. For once. It happens to most people. Well, Drat, there's nobody here. She honestly was expecting something back there. But dear Yuko, it doesn't matter. You can bring 1 or 2 boyfriends, or even 3 dozen of them if you'd like. Why, when I was your age... Okay, that was not the laugh I was intending. She had like a little singing tone with that laugh. Now then, let's check in and see how he's doing. Well, Rei did mention that someone she knows was stricken by the Eden virus, so interesting. Don't you think he'll be happy to see the 2 of us together? Sure. Yeah, that was pretty scary. Where did they... Oh yeah, she doesn't know that we can connect jump. So thankfully we managed to get out of there just in time. Yeah, and during that cutscene we got 2 new messages. Ooh, quiz. Quiz time. Which is an equipable item
Friendship DX, Ninja USB, or Topaz?
I don't know. I don't know any of these items. I am barely starting at the game, Gabumon. Don't do this to me. Topaz? Considering it has like 3 exclamation point or 3 dots, I will just say Topaz. Ah yes, my favorite crystal gem. Nah, I'm just kidding. My favorite crystal gem is probably honestly I don't remember. Farm 1 developed. Ooh, we finished the development, so now we can actually get our stuff from there. Wait, what did we get? Succeeded developing friendship. Sweet. More friendship for us. Oh, lesbian sleepover win. Never. Never. It will preferably be a gay sleepover. So before we actually head back to the story, let's do a bit of grinding. And by grinding, I mean like just 1 or 2 battles. Unfortunately, there's not much here that we can find that we haven't already created. So, you know, just more Digimon for later. We can always use more Motimon. More of that sassy head swivel. Oh, also, let's show off what Toy Agumon's attack looks like. Plastic Blaze. Hopefully it's what I think it is. Oh my god, it is! He shoots out a Lego flame. That is so cute. Now let's see what Knuckle Beater looks like. Oh, that's so badass. He's a fighter. That's perfectly fitting for David. What else? Quiz time. What are Digimon Gotsumon's special? What does or Digimon Gotsumon's? Is that a mistranslation? Or is it literally supposed to mean or? I don't know. What does or Digimon Gotsumon's special move Rock Fist do? I don't know. Well, it's not that. It's definitely not that. Gotsumon is a rock. Produces and hurls a massive crystal or shoots crystals from its head. So it's either of these two. Rock Fist. I will assume that it produces a hurls of massive crystal because if it's called Rock Fist and it comes from its head, that doesn't make sense. So let's just say that. I don't have a Gotsumon unfortunately, so I really don't know. One more battle. So unfortunately, we're not going to make a Motimon, but at least we can make a Pabumon. I'll try that Knuckle Beater again. I want to see what that looks like. Yeah! Ooh, and a crit! Damn, I think Dave's like my best Pokemon. I did it again. It's a good thing Aaron isn't here. he's my best Digimon at the moment. Also, Arsenal pulling in his weight. Good job, Arsenal. I'm so proud of you. Oh, I guess we're having another battle. And I am not going to convert Digimon that are 100% scan rate. I always wait for them to be 200 because at that point you get the inherited skills. So it's honestly just like 4 extra battles. It's not that bad to wait, so, you know, it's better. That is still super cute. I love that attack. Wait, I was supposed to hit the other one. Oh, well, we killed one of them, so it doesn't matter. Have Aaron and I been benched? No, I'm just focusing on other Digimon so I can evolve them. Actually, you're in the back row. Once you get to level 16 green, we can evolve you into your next evolution. And as for Aaron, well, I'm just keeping him in the Digiform so he can gain some levels. Actually, I probably should have left you in the Digiform so that you would have gotten levels through that entire cutscene. Oops. Well. At the very least, we can now head back and do some evolving. So, what did we learn today? Well, Eden Syndrome is apparently involved with Kamoshida Enterprises, or vice versa. Kamoshida Enterprises is involved with Eden Syndrome. They're apparently trying to find a cure, and some top executives are in charge of the special ward. Not to mention, we ourselves are also affected by the Eden syndrome. Although I still don't understand whether or not we're just one of a kind, like our situation is one of a kind, or if there are other people who are also like us outside in the real world, distorted physical appearance and such.
You escaped the predicament all on your own. See, I knew you could do it. Now then, shall we head back?
Yes, ma'am. Not a bad first mission.
I can't imagine what the shock of seeing your own body from the outside is like. If we think of it like an out-of-body experience, maybe we can find a solution. You're the first Eden syndrome patient to exhibit these particular syndromes. The first irregular amongst them.
So we are pretty much special. Okay.
Simply knowing that is a major step in getting to the bottom of things.
Oh, that is true. Also, I just noticed our shirt says Awa Studio Works. I wonder if that's a reference to something.
We can't rush the investigation. Mustn't hurry things along. Stay cool, stay calm.
She's such a great detective.
Doggedy with all your might, exhibit endurance like hard black iron. My father used to say that all the time. But back to the issue at hand. What are you planning to do next?
Well, I guess investigate with you. I really have nowhere else to go at the moment.
Don't you want to return to your original body? Don't you want to know the truth of what happened?
Well, honestly, if I was stuck in this situation, I would probably make the most out of being a digital avatar. The fact that you can change your appearance whenever you want, and I'm just spitballing here. Like, we're technically data. What's to say we're not immortal? Maybe we can stay inside the computers or the digital world and basically be immortal for the rest of our lives. Just spitting out ideas here. Maybe that's possible. But then again, I would also want to know the truth. So yeah, she is right. Oh, that's basically Spirit's response.
Then it's decided. You should work here as my assistant.
So we are official now. We're going to be the Rei-Reiho to her Raido Kuzunoha. Oh yeah.
There'll be many cases dealing with Eden and the cybercrime. The more work you do, the more clues we'll be able to find. Don't worry, I am certain of your potential. And while you're at it, I'll cover your room and board here.
Ooh, we get our own room, nice.
Besides, with your talents, who else is better suited for a cyber investigation? I'm expecting great things.
He does that even with his mouth closed.
Excellent, we have an agreement. From this point forward, you are my assistant Cyber Sleuth.
Title drop. So I guess Cyber Sleuth is meant to be like a cyber investigator. What does sleuth even mean? I honestly don't know. Has Aaron evolved yet? He has become an Agumon. And pretty soon he will be able to evolve into Greymon, the champion level. Just like you, actually, Green.
Have a seat on the sofa and wait. I'll make some coffee. We'll drink a toast to celebrate.
You're he's being reminded. Oh my god, that is pretty disgusting looking. Why is it green? Why is it purple? Oh my god. Seaweed and red bean paste coffee, my specialty? Why would you put seaweed in coffee? Why would you put red bean in coffee? Red bean paste. I mean, it might be good, who knows?
Oh, I know it looks all fancy, but wait until you get a load of the flavor and aroma. Here's to you, Cyber Sleuth.
Let's hope it actually tastes good. Oh my god, we have no choice. We can either slurp, gulp, or gulp, 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 gulp. I don't want to be rude, Let's go, Perol! It literally did like multiple gulps. We exploded! Okay. I'm gonna say that's canon, that we actually did explode and then our data just flew all across the room. And then we just had to reassemble ourselves, which only took just like a couple seconds. But that is totally canon in my mind. Oh man. I love this game. I love it already. I drink that. Honestly, same. I'd want to see how it tastes. Sleuth is another term for detective. Ah, okay. So it literally is just cyber detective, basically. That's cool.
Let's get down to it. I have something for you. Your first duty is to kick off your new career as a cyber sleuth.
Ooh, our first real mission.
If Nakano is going to be your base of operations, you should make the rounds and introduce yourself to all various establishments here. You'll be depending on these places a lot, so it's important they know who you are.
Ah, so we take our side quests or our main missions from people around the areas. Got it.
Oh yeah, let me explain about the whiteboard. Hanging on the wall to the right of my desk is the whiteboard. You see it. You can accept cases from there.
Ah, so that's where we accept our missions. Got it.
Field practice is better than book learning. I'll put some simple cases up on the whiteboard. Check it out and start working on some cases.
Gotcha. So now I guess we have our main game open. Ooh, I didn't even know it was split into chapters. Search for the father. So we're in the next chapter apparently. I didn't even know there were chapters to this game. Too bad the answer is shoots crystal. Then why is it called Rock Fist? Whatevs. Well, let's see. Whiteboard. The whiteboard displays cases received by office. Click accept on the case report to start the investigation. You can check the details and current statuses of the case from the player menu and your Digivice. When you report that the case is over, you will be eligible for rewards. You cannot carry on multiple investigations at the same time. When you take another case during the investigation, please temporarily stop the investigation of your current case and select an interrupted case report to continue your investigation from where you left off. Okay. So basically this is just where you accept cases. Red is urgent cases, which I suspect to be main game cases, main plot. Blue and yellow is normal cases, which is side quests, and green is Digifarm cases. I guess those are the quests that you get from the Digifarm search command. Interesting. Much like how pound sand is another way to tell someone off. The reset era is losing their shit over being told off. Really? Pound sand is another phrase for just saying fuck off? Interesting phrase, I'll admit. Yes, so red is technically better. Which we have. We have a red case. Top quality beans. And of course, Kyoko is the one who's putting out this case. I have eaten wasabi by the spoonful. Ugh, I can't stand wasabi, to be honest. It's way too sweet and the texture is just kind of disgusting. It just tastes like slime to me, to be honest. Place Kurumi Detective Agency. Purchase coffee beans at K Cafe. This is such an easy mission. I don't even have to fight Digimon. You can find the place yourself. Make sure to say hello to everyone. Alright, so we have to go to the K Cafe. Got it. So I guess we're literally an errand boy fetching her coffee. Seems like you were able to accept the case. It's pretty straightforward. When you want to take on a new case, get one from the whiteboard just like that. I'll add new cases every so often, so make sure you check it from time to time. Anyways, go on and start talking to people. I'm counting on you for my cases too. Alrighty. Does this say... Oh, quiz time. Quiz time. What do you call two continuous lines that never intersect? Okay, so parallel is perpendicular. Is it perpendicular? Oh my god, I'm going to seem really stupid here if I choose wrong. Nobody tell me the answer. I'm guessing it is perpendicular. To be fair, my educational system sucked, so. Oh man. Wasabi is burning hot for me, not even the skin is safe. Yikes. I've never had spicy wasabi before. Oh, we can literally just go out like that. Okay. Oh, it's her. Mireille, I believe. She's real. Oh, and she has the white cat, unlike the one that had the black cat in the Digilab. Is there two Mireilles? Good day, Cyber Sleuth. I thought it was about time you came by. It only took you 12 hours to finally get to this point of the game, but no matter. Won't you come inside my little shop? There's something I have to do for you. That is a very tiny shop, actually. I have eaten natto, and I can tell you I got sick trying to eat fermented beans. Yikes. I actually have no idea what natto is, so... The game, I don't feel like a sleuth, I feel like an errand boy. Morrowind, I don't feel like a thief, I feel like an errand boy. Skyrim, I don't feel like a mage, I feel like an errand boy. Basically any game that has tons of side quests. They're just gonna get progressively worse. We are bound by fate to do this. Hurry, please, because you don't really have much time to stream after this point. Yeah, I forgot to do that. Okay, then stick out your right hand. It'll be over soon. Hold still. Are you gonna give me a shot? Oh, this is the vaccine that Green was talking about. Well, obviously we need to take it. Next is the other thing. Turn around. Don't move. Leave it all to me. Are you gonna stick something up our butt? All done. Okay. That's our glove. That's the exact same glove that we had before. What does she do? I installed a special program into your cyber form, adding some certain features. Okay. You can now scan physical things with your right glove and capture cyber data of the target. Interesting. In other words, once things from the real world are in your hand, they can become cyber data and be brought into cyberspace with you? Can we do that with actual people? Ooh. Interesting. Acquired data will be kept in your storage. Such a convenient world we live in today, don't you think? Modern technology and whatnot. This isn't just any technology. Or what exactly are you? I kind of want to know what she is. I know a little more than most about the structure of the digital world, that's all. A lady has to be able to keep some secrets. You've literally kept everything a secret at this point. We know absolutely nothing about you. But if you lose your way, come and see me. I shall be happy to point you in the right direction to the best of my abilities. So she's going to be like the fortune teller in most JRPGs? Just tell us exactly where we need to go if we're lost? Use a connection jump to come directly to the Digilab from wherever you might be. So is the Digilab inside that place? The border between this world and the digital one is growing thinner and thinner. The proof of that lies in the fact that I was able to meet you in the real world. But that might not be a good thing as far as the world is concerned. This is likely the harbinger, harbinger of far worse things to come. Especially when we make our Megidramon. Meeting with you assures me that the light of hope that will shine for this world. I wonder if I will enjoy this new world. Until we meet again in the Digilab. Very well. Actually, I do need to go back to the Digilab as soon as possible because I do have a couple of Digimon that I need to upgrade. I can access the Digilab from here, but I should finish up the case in Nakanover. Dang it. Okay. Are you the person? Content distributor. Thank you for playing our game. We have something for you as a token of our thing. Is this going to be a fourth wall break? This is bonus content. Enjoy it. It is! Okay, so I think this is because I bought the complete edition. I got an Omnimon NX. That's something I shouldn't have at this point. That is an extremely powerful Digimon. Oh dear. Oh god. I swallowed something. Blech. Oh dear, it seems like you don't have enough memory free. To download bonus content Omnimon NX, you need at least 6 free party memory. Okay. Alphamon? Okay. I don't think I want these at the moment. As much as I would love to have these mega level Digimon, this is kind of game breaking. Gallantmon, really? Which is also Dukemon in the Japanese version. That's basically the Gyomon mega level. Yeah, I don't think I want these. Crusadermon, really? Am I just gonna get all the Royal Knights? We are. We're just gonna get all the Royal Knights. Leopardomon. No. Sorry, that's Leopardmon, not Leopardomon. Speak with me again once you rearrange your party, Digimon. I think I will do that later. Oh, we get even more bonus content. Training, recovery, and equipment item set. Got Miracle Meat. Power Pie. Again, this is all because I downloaded the complete edition, which is the only edition you can get on Steam. So if you ever buy the Steam version, you're basically getting all these. Power Pine, Clever Carrot, Friendship DX, Brave Point C. I don't think I should be getting all of these. Like, this is probably game breaking. Medical Spray DX, Full Revival Spray, Panic Barrier DX, Pixel Barrier, Noise Guard. This is all probably items I can use to buff my party. Cam USB, Pen Block. My goodness, that's a lot of items. Too bad the answer is, of course it was parallel. I should have known, you know, parallel parking, it's like 2 lines that never intersect. Okay, I thought the question was 2 continuous lines that do intersect, which is why I said perpendicular. If I read it correctly and I knew it said lines that never intersected, I would have chosen parallel because I know what parallel is. Anyway, can we see Crusadermon? Unfortunately, I can't really show her off at the moment. Him off at the moment. Sorry, I'm used to the English dub where they change Crusadermon into a girl. It's a guy in the Japanese version, and it's basically a knight in full pink armor and ribbons, and it's one of my favorite royal knights, which I definitely will be getting soon. Also, hello Red. We just finished the hospital section of the game, and we're basically going through our first cases. Also, I got a lot of items due to buying the complete edition. Let's see what all of these are. Yeah, I got a couple of A items, which I probably shouldn't have at the moment. A full revival spray. Yeah, that's not something I should have at the moment. Cam USB combo rate plus 10%. Pen block reduces defense initial. I think that's intelligence. Penetrating damage by 30%. That sounds really broken. Panic barrier prevents confusion. Pixel barrier prevents dot. Oh, but I want to be hit by dot. Avatar parts. We got a couple medals. I still don't know what these medals do, though. I'm taking no vaccine of any kind. Unfortunately, I have to take the vaccine because I'm going to be working soon. So, let's just hope it works out. Let's see. Breakpoint, Friendship DX increases cam by 25. Oh my goodness, that is really good. 3 of them. I probably could get the Lucemon right now, but no, that's too much. That's too much. Why? Why do you give me this stuff when I want a challenge? Okay, I don't think we'll be using that stuff anytime soon. This is Mirei Mikagura's consolation room. Her advice is really solid. If you have life questions, you should go. We'll do that later. So where is this K Cafe? Actually, we can use the map right now. I do not know where we are. Let's see. Seriously, I have no idea where we're... Oh, we're at the shop. Okay. I guess this is the... What does that say? Co-op... Oh, Co-op Broadway. Is that Co-op? Yeah, that is Co-op Broadway. Is this like a multiplayer section? Those escalators take you all the way to the 3rd floor. To get to other floors, you should take the elevator or the stairs. Okay. Oh dear, we're still getting ready to open. Just hold tight a bit. You the new kid at the Kuremi Detective Agency? In that case, you're a Nakanoite as well. Nakanoite. I guess that's the term that people use for residents of Nakano. Welcome to Broadway. It's a little strange, but it's a lot interesting. Don't you think? You're more than welcome as a customer. Come by anytime we're open. Interesting. I actually wonder what they are. I really enjoy eating, but there were so many hackers that I quit. Is it still like that? Fortunately, yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. If you turn right before that escalator, there's a consolation room and a detective agency. This old place looks awfully shady. Most of the time, that consolation room has no one to consult with. Is it even a business? So I'm guessing the consolation room is pretty much the Digilab in the real world? That's what I'm assuming. I really like the disorganized feel of Nakano. It just feels like home. Yeah, I actually kind of like the architecture in this place. I kind of dig it. Map. Time to go meet people in the building. Okay. Apparently the cafe is in this area. Big Yard, Nakano Broadway. That's a pretty realistic poster right there. I wonder if that's an actual person. I'm actually... Oh, okay, mister. I'm actually a hacker in Eden, acting just on the edge of legality. What a thrill! So I guess he uses Digimon as well. Ah, there it is. K-Cafe, Metal Man. Let's complete this mission so we can actually get to the Digilab, because I do want to evolve some people. A metal maniac is someone who really likes them, right? I gave him some rare metals the other day, and he paid me a whole lot for them. Oh, are we finally going to figure out what these metals are used for? Because I've been collecting them. Is that Toho? No, that just looks like Yukari. This poster right here that I'm right in front of, I actually thought that was a Toho character. It might be. Is that Shenmue on the first one? No, that's Tekken. That's Tekken. Is it Tekken? Yeah, it says Tekken at the bottom. Oh, that's cool. That's a cool reference. What is the other poster? Oh, another Tekken reference. Huh. This game has Tekken references. Like, this is actually Japan, so I assume that there's going to be a lot of references around here. I believe Tekken was also made by Bandai, so it, again, makes sense that there would be advertisements all over the place. Oh man, Japan looks so much fun. To the town of Agua Freya rode a stranger one fine day. I come here every day after class. Wonder where I should play today. It's me, Arsenal. Structure nerd boy. I mean, he's pretty cute to be a nerd. The floors above this are residential. Broadway's such an interesting building. I'm not leaving until I've beaten my best score. Oh, you'll be there forever, buddy, trust me. To me, games are not just games. They're a constant battle against my future self. Hey, more power to you. So apparently there's a maid out here. Ururu. What a interesting name for a maid. Oh my god, she's acting like a kitty. Presenting the Offline Coliseum. I'm your host, the cutest kitty maid, Ururu. Is there anything you'd like to ask? A meowt? Oh my god, I hate you. What's an Offline Coliseum? What are the rules? What's an Offline Coliseum? The Offline Coliseum is a place where tamers meet to test their strength. The Coliseum has 6 different competition levels. Winning each cup gives you fabulous prizes. Okay, lady. Settle down with the whole furry thing. The rules are simple. Make it to the top of the knockout tourney to win. Even one loss will knock you back to the first round. Meouch, so hard. You can't recover between matches, but you can use items. Use them well. Interesting. Tekken was made by Namco. Then again, Bandai and Namco, aren't they the same company? Or, I believe this Digimon game was made by both Bandai and Namco. So, you know, again, it makes sense that there are references around here. Oh, our Nayarumon maxed out. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, so I guess we can't do the Colosseum yet. So we'll do that later. No one dared to ask in business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Was the iron inside of his hip, or was it on his hip? Like, did he have a hip replacement? There's probably a bunch of references around here that I'm probably missing. And again, Japan has a really big personality in terms of the architecture. Whenever you want to look at a lot of medals, just go to the Metal Maniac guy and he'll show you his collection. Oh, are you here to give me medals too? Ah, this is the Metal Man. What kind of medals you ask? Digimon medals. As if there was any other kind. So I was wondering what these medals were for. Collecting Digimon medals is my dream. It's my life. It's my everything. That's why I'm known as the Metal Man. Let me just take the lid of my water bottle and just fondle it while I make this voice. Soon, if you come across any Digimon medals, bring them to me, and I'll gladly buy them off of you. I just turned him into a massive creep. Oh, a Locomon! Terriermon! Oh, that's so cute. Those kind of look like Tamagotchis more than medals. These are collection items with various Digimon designs. You can obtain them in various places, and by selling them to the Metal Man, you can get money and view them in the collection. Once you have one, try and sell it. Well, we have a ton, so let's just sell them. Sell the medals, baby. Okay, all up, I'll give you... That's it. I've been collecting medals for 10 hours, and that's all you give me. I guess there's no use to keep them. And sold! No takebacks. Thanks. Don't tell my wife about any of this, okay? Okay, he is actually a creep. I'm always here, so you can always bring me medals. Play New Vegas to get the reference. Oh wait, I did buy Fallout 4 during the Christmas Steam sale, so I'll buy Fallout New Vegas sometime soon. It's actually not that expensive on Steam, even when the sale isn't up. I think it's like $9, so it's pretty cheap. So have you got any medals for me? Let's see the collection. Yeah, whatever, dude. So, yeah, we don't have many medals. Oh, apparently we only had one? Oh, only one in that category. Got it. Okay. So, I guess that's something to do on the side. If I end up collecting a bunch of medals, I'll just go to him. K-Cafe has such a relaxing mood. It's easy just to sit here for hours. The waitress is so nice, too. This is exactly where we need to be. I've gotten into sunbathing lately. Spacing out under Mr. Sun is the best. Yeah, I honestly don't love the sun, but that's mostly because I live in a place where there's a bunch of sun, so I get my full fill of sun, thank you. Oh no, she's here too. Is this Oruru? Oh no, it's someone else. Can I take your order? I recommend our special coffee blend. It's our top seller from drink menu, and for a good reason. She has cat ears. So we actually need something from here. Oh, she does have cat ears. Welcome. Welcome, please come in. Take any open seat. A furry! Get the good stuff. Oh, Arsenal. You're Miss Kurumi's assistant. She hired an assistant? Wow, so you get to bask in her radiant beauty to your heart's content whenever you want, huh? Oh boy, looks like she has a lot of admirers. I'm so jealous. It's outrageous, truly outrageous. Whoa, dude, I'd happily trade her for the furry here, right here. Boss. Yes, what is it? You don't look at me like that, do you? Oh, okay. What? I'm just gonna give him a super angry voice. Oh, you creep, you total perv. I quit right here, right now. This is their dynamic, isn't it? What? What? And I'm taking full payment for this month's salary. Wow, okay. I guess because she's cute, she can probably do that. Plus, I'll be billing you for 20 months of leering. You're paying for my psychological damages. Wow. I mean, have you seen her face? She is 100% traumatized. Also, it looks like he's about to slap her with his hand next to her head like that. Oh, our customer, you want some coffee beans, right? You just said you were going to quit. These are the coffee beans Miss Kyoko always buys. Here you are. Obtain select coffee beans. Hang on, Sachan. Quitting out of the blue like that kinda puts me in a bind. Does it now? Well then, shall we negotiate, boss? This is how she gets her raises. Negotiate? For what? For what? Why, for my hourly rate, of course. If you're going to pay stupid, I'll sue. We're taking a harassment lawsuit here. Yikes. They make quite a pair. Indeed, Spirit, indeed. Be that as it may, I've got the beans Kyoko asked for. They basically remind me of how Revan and David are. Thank you very much, come back anytime. And yes, the maid is definitely Revan. Investigation of top quality beans. Complete. Report back to the detective agency. Alrighty, so can we actually buy other things? I guess not. Okay, how much do you need this time? It was literally right here next to the elevator. Oops. Alright, let's head back to the detective agency as fast as we can because I want to fuse! I have too many Digimon that are getting to their max levels. Oh, this isn't Kyoko's detective agency? Where is it? Oh, is this it? Or is this it? I'm confused. I don't know where it is. I guess it's this one? No, that's a... Oh, the camera angle is so weird in that direction. No, these are actually the bathrooms. Can I enter the boys' bathroom? No, of course I can't. Madame Kagura from the consolation room. She's really gorgeous, though she's never around. Okay, seriously, where is the detective agency? It was supposed to be right here. Maybe it's in this direction. You need to go to the CD store. Oh, I do? Okay, CD store. Maybe that's the CD store? Co-op Broadway. No, I guess not. Oh dear, we're still getting ready. You're the new kid? Yeah, I already heard all this. Maybe I need to go upstairs? Yeah, this is where I started, so this is kind of why I'm confused. I feel like there's someone I haven't met yet. I better look. Oh, okay. I think this is the Kurume detective agency, but I do need to actually go to the CD store like Red suggested. Alright, so let's see if we can find it. Unfortunately, I don't know Japanese, so I can't read what that place is. Oh, a card shop. Can we buy cards? Welcome, we got a wide selection of cards from anime to games. What, you're not in? Who wouldn't be interested? Then you're blocking paying customers. Get lost. Hey, come on, I actually wanna buy some Digimon Adventure cards that are recently on sale now. Because yeah, the Digimon actually has a new brand of cards that are recently being Cyberjam that are recently being made and distributed. So yeah, Digimon is back and more prominent than ever. And just as I was about to finish my summation, Nokia. Oh, no wonder we had to come over here. We found our friend. Huh? She's alive! Oh hey, you're safe! Phew. Well, I assume so. After what happened in the digital world, you should be fine in the real one. Oh, you don't know the half of it, Nokia. Why do I get the feeling the maid scene was a bit different in the original script? It might have been. I saw localization BS. And again, considering what happened on the trains. Trains, huh? I don't know the context for that. But are those little critters okay, I wonder? Well, we can always go back to the digital world. No way, you don't remember, you insensitive clot? Excuse me, miss. The Digimon that protected me. I'm a little worried. Had they not been around, I would have been. Well, I got this problem, and I've had it since I was a kid. What problem? When things get serious, I always get frightened. It's like my mind goes blank and I freeze up. That sounds normal, honestly. I mean, for the situation that we were in, you know, in the digital world, it makes sense that you were probably scared. That sucked for you. I'm really sorry. Nah, I actually like having my body completely disorganized. Well, do you want to go shopping now? We're kind of in the middle of a job. Wow, you're a cyber sleuth now? That's great. A cyber sleuth? Really? A cyber sleuth? She has no idea what a cyber sleuth is, does she? What is exactly? What is a cyber sleuth? Well, honestly, Nokia, I didn't even know what a cyber sleuth was an hour ago. No skin off my nose. I don't know if it's good or bad. I totally gave up on figuring it out. You only had a couple seconds to know about it. It's probably better than being a hacker. That said, I'm a hacker. Oh, she's really adamant about it. Then again, that's probably because she wants to, you know, meet the Digimon again. Arata, he was a hacker. He helped me out, but he was a total hacker. Oh, duh. I mean, even I saw that. That's a little depressing, knowing I was lied to this whole time. I haven't seen him since. This is the pits. Times like these I want to throw on the new Jimmy Ken single. Get my freak on, Jimmy Ken, huh? Interesting name. That should be enough saying hi. Let's get back to the detective office. Oh wait, that was us. Okay. So now that we're done visiting Nokia, we can actually progress with the mission. Finally! We can finally get back to the Digilab! You seriously don't know what's going on in Japan's trains at Well, I knew that, but I did... You know, I honestly assumed that something different was happening, like, you know, besides that, but... Yeah, that's a pretty prominent issue in Japan. The fact that there's a lot of, you know what, in trains and train stations, and we can change our costume? I did not know we could do that. To change any costume of your own, check out the hangar at the Kurumi Detective Agency. Sweet! Oh, we already have a costume! Ino-den school attire. I guess this is our uniform? Uniform of an Ino-den high school student in the springtime youth. Oh, let's see what it looks like. Ooh, now we look snazzy. You know, I might actually just rock this for a while. So, do we have to report here in order to get the... Yes, we do. Okay. Mission done. Finally. Seems like you made your rounds. Yeah, it only took an hour. Also, I just noticed that it's not like a full-on suit. It's a vest. That's really cute. They're quite a bunch of characters, but that's what it takes to live in Nakano. Next, I'm going to have you hit the streets. I want to see how well your digital self can blend in the real world. The final stage of your testing. I mean, we're pretty much just our exact selves, but just digital, so there's not really any main difference here. Go around Shinjuku asking questions. You might find yourself the topic of rumors. People saw you looking like that after all, but do they know that it's us? Probably not. While you're doing that, I'll clean up my affairs. Yes, that's right, I take a lot of relationships. I mean, it should be obvious by the way I dress at the moment. I've got to make a report on my investigation to Detective Marayoshi. Yes, ma'am. And I forgot one important thing. It's about your mother. Oh yeah, we have a mother. We have parents. It was a blessing in disguise that your parents were working abroad for so long. They were going to come back when they heard you were sick, but I told them you were released from the hospital at the last minute, which is actually a good thing because technically our real body is in the hospital, but our mind is here right now, so we can actually see our parents, but technically we are still ill at the moment. Of course, once Kamoshiro Enterprise or anyone involved in Kamoshiro Enterprise finds this out that we're actually alright, then this will probably spark a bit of trouble. Then again, that's what the investigation we're doing is for. You should contact them and reassure them that you're okay. Indeed. Oh, we're actually calling them. Is there a gray school uniform? I don't know green. I call my mother. She's very busy with work. Now I'm worried about her. How are your parents doing? Seems like there are no problems. It's good that you put them at ease. They'll probably call again. I'll leave your parents to you. Handle them well. That's your duty as their child. Speaking of duty, it calls head to Shinjuku. Yes, ma'am. Can we finally go to the Digilab now? Please, I want to evolve some of my Digimon. Sounds great, I'd love to join you sometime. Oh, we're actually getting friend text messages. Jimmy Ken's new song brings me to tears. Give it a listen, you'll love it. Sure. I told you, don't worry about it. Got it, sorry for that's our text to our mother. Now I want to text to Nokia first. If you recommend it that much, I'll give it a try, or meh, not really my thing. I like to listen to music that friends recommend. You know, I might end up finding something good. Although knowing who Jimmy Ken is, yes, that's one of the things that I got spoiled about. I might actually enjoy it. I know you plan to come over this weekend, but stay home and rest, okay? I told you don't worry about it! Wow, that's a little rude, spirit. Got it, sorry for worrying you, or I'm feeling great, I can come over anytime. Nah, I think it's best that I say got it, because we do want to focus on the investigation for as much as we can. Wasn't there a detective in Raito 2 that wore a white shirt with a somewhat matching vest? Huh. I believe it was Raito's partner? Or technically the detective who's in charge of the agency that Raito is a part of, because Raito in that game isn't actually the main detective. He's he's basically like our character in this game. He's the assistant to another detective. What was his name? Narumi. It was Narumi Detective Agency. So I think Narumi actually dressed like this. I haven't played Raito in a long time, so who knows. Alright, so let's see. Who could evolve again? I think it was it Eren? Well, Eren can definitely evolve into something new. We'll check that out right now. But I believe Nyaramon was another Digimon. Yes, Nyaramon. Okay. So with Nyaramon, we can't evolve her into anything new. We kind of have to raise her camaraderie. Of course we do. Ugh. Alright, so in that case, let's move Nyaramon into our main team so we can get her camaraderie up. And move, I guess, Toy Agumon in the box for a little bit. As for green, do we have enough to evolve him yet? No, we don't. We don't have enough to evolve him. Although, we could probably load some Digimon on him and evolve him this way. Do we have any Digimon that we can sacrifice? Sacrifice. Sounds really dark now that I think about it. Honestly, not that much experience, so I'd rather just get into a few battles with green and try to Digivolve that way. So, let's see. Anyone else? Anyone else? Arsenal. Nope, we still don't have enough cam. Dang it, one more battle. One more battle. Betamon. He can actually evolve into a couple of Digimon here, so there's the Geckomon, I believe, and then there's the Seedramon. We can also get a Vegemon, which I had to evolve someone into and then de-evolve them in order to get another Digimon, because I needed to raise their stats in a certain way. Let's see. Honestly, I think I'll get the Seedramon. It's new, so might as well. Yeah, Seedramon. Doesn't look half bad. Ice Blast. And, ooh, Seedramon can evolve into some pretty cool Digimon. Nice, nice. What about you, Huck? Okay, so my plan for Huck here, because I named him Huck, is that I'm actually going to evolve him into something completely different that doesn't involve a Guilmon line. Eventually, I'm going to de-evolve him back into Koromon, because there's a particular Digimon that I want to evolve him into while he's in Koromon. But in order to do that, I need to raise his stats to a certain amount, which means I'm going to have to evolve him into a high-level Digimon in order to do that. I believe it's the ability stat. Yeah, it's the ability stat. I think it needs to be like 50 or something. So you raise that by evolving your Digimon. So in order to get Huck even higher, we're going to evolve him into, say, one of these Digimon. Let's evolve him into something random, like this guy. So Guilmon evolves into GeoGreymon, which is a Season 5 variant of Greymon. In fact, Aaron can actually evolve into this if he wants to. It'll be a completely different evolution line, so he won't become a War Greymon. So I'll probably ask him when I have the chance to evolve his Agumon, which one he wants to be. Whether it'll be War Greymon or what is the Mega Evolution for this one? I believe it's Rise Greymon, or is it? Yeah, I think it is Rise Greymon, so yeah. It'll be in due time. So, how much ability does he have? 13. So, in order to evolve him again, we need even higher stats. We'll see about that, we'll see. Honestly, it's probably better to just de-evolve him again and then restart the process. So this is basically how I'm going to handle Huck here. I'll just evolve him and then de-evolve him multiple times so I can get the ability up, and he'll just be stuck in the Digifarm. So he'll be gaining levels every now and then, so I can de-evolve him and re-evolve him to eventually get the special Digimon that I'm going for. As for other Digimon, Sunamon here can actually evolve, so what can we evolve him into? Well, we can evolve him into a Gabumon, which we don't actually have. We can evolve him into this guy. Let's evolve him into the Gabumon, just so we have more options here. Lunamon is okay where she's at. X-Blade, can we evolve him actually? No, we can't. Tox, not you. Goblimon. Goblimon can actually evolve. So we can have an Ogremon, who the heck is that? I don't know who that is. And a Nanimon, which is a very weird looking Digimon. Let's go with the classic Ogremon. Might as well. You know, I've always been a fan of the Ogremon and Leomon lines, so this is gonna be fun. Yeah, an ogre. Pummelwhack, huh? Well, it's not as good as Haoken, which is the Japanese name, but you know, that'll do, that'll do. As for Numamon, nope. Can't evolve him yet. And his is basically just levels. Oh, but we can evolve Uv, finally. So we can evolve him into the next line in the Black Gabumon evolution. The Wolf Black Gabumon. Oh, and he has like purple claws. I really like that aesthetic. Black Gabumon, or Black Garurumon technically, one of my favorites. Again, I should stop saying that because there's too many Digimon that are my favorites. Freeze Fang. But seriously though, the next evolution for Black Gabumon will definitely be my favorite. And thankfully we have enough camaraderie to get to that point. Tokomon. Can we evolve you into anything? Well, we can evolve you into Hawkmon, so let's see. Just doing a bunch of evolutions for this. So we have another protagonist Digimon. You'll see why I chose Galmon. Oh, I know why you chose Galmon Arsenal. I know his evolutions. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh my god. You know what? Just for that, I'm going to move Ogremon into our main team. We have to move a couple Digimon first. I'm gonna move him to our main team so I can name him, obviously, Shrek. We're gonna name him Shrek. Just for the memes. Also, fun fact, the particular song that plays in the Shrek movie, as we all know, is Smash Mouth by All Star, was actually first used in the Digimon movie. It was the song that played in the final minutes of the movie that showed off Kokomon, who was, at that time when Digimon, doing a random dance and they had Smash Mouth playing in the background. It was a really weird scene and I kind of don't like it because it's super random. But, you know, if anyone wants to say Smash Mouth first came from Shrek, no, it actually came from Digimon first. That and Kids of America, that also came from Digimon. So let's try out Scar a little bit. And I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Do we have any Digimon that we need to evolve with camaraderie? We have Nyaromon. We have Yokomon, who can evolve into this mushroom, this bee, or this worm. I'm kinda half tempted to go for the worm, but who knows? Actually, yeah, I think I'll go for the worm. So we need to raise her camaraderie by 10, and we also need to raise Green's level. As for Scar here, I believe it's this Digimon right here. It's all about levels. Got it, got it. Alrighty then. As for anyone else, no, it's mostly just levels. Reverend Fox is levels. And yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we got it, we got it. So I'm going to move a couple of the babies into my team. No, actually we can't because there's not enough space for the babies. Oops. Well, in that case, let's just leave it as it is. Alright, so we got our Digimon evolved. We got some friendships. Sweet. And now we can do more development. Let's do the 1,000 yen because that's always good for us. And we'll change the leader to a builder, yes. We'll keep it on Lunamon, just so she can continue building. What are you doing in my swamp? Oh man, the memes are real here. So let's see. I'm hoping we can actually fight some Digimon soon, because I do want to level up Arsenal and evolve him. Wait, what do we have to do now? Do we actually have to accept a quest from Kurumi, or are we just going to roam around the streets? No, actually, we just need to roam around the streets. Head for Shinjuku. We may not know everything, but getting out there and taking action is key, don't you think, to Don't think too hard, you just keep moving forward. Yes, ma'am. So we'll do just that. I believe the exit is like right here. I mean, it should be. Ooh, is this what is this? Try one metal spin. Oh, you get medals from this. That's cute. Oh, I remember these types of machines back in the day. We got a Sukamon medal. Sweet. Those types of machines where you put quarters in and you get either like stickers or those random squishy rubber hands that you stick onto things but get so dirty after like an hour that they become practically useless and no longer stick to things. I miss those. So like a Shin Megami Tensei game, we travel all throughout Japan. Although unlike Shin Megami Tensei, everything isn't destroyed or, you know, nuked to hell. And also we just saw Arata right there. Arata! It's good to see you again. Spirit! You're alright! What, me? I'm fine as well, as you can see. If anyone was gonna be looking for trouble, I'm guessing it'd be Nokia. Yeah, I completely forgot the voice that I was giving him. It's supposed to be like a deep voice. You can either peg her for a chicken or Tuffy, but she gets what's coming to her. Ouch, dude. But still, that monster. That's the first time I've seen it. I've heard rumors of some nasty program preying on data. Then I asked admins about it, but they insisted they knew nothing. Don't you think that's a little strange? The admins should have noticed something like that. Something bothers me about all this. I have half a mind to look into this properly. At the very least, this doesn't seem to be an official event, or some prank by some third-rate hacker either. I mean, we're going to tell you anyway, but we kinda got corrupted by the Eater. Seriously, why isn't Spirit telling his friends any of this? He didn't tell Nokia. He didn't tell the shy girl in, Yuko in the hospital, and he's not telling Arata. So, you know, we gotta tell them eventually that we're kind of data at the moment, and we got corrupted, and we're also suffering from Eden syndrome. If you're gonna do the swamp line, you gotta yell it. To be fair, it's late at night and I can't really yell at the moment. Evolves as Gaomon and JoJo poses. You say that, Arsenal, but there are actually JoJo inspired Digimon in this game. There is a Leomon called Bancho Leomon that is dressed exactly like what's his name? Jotaro? Or was it the guy who's wearing like the school cap and school jacket over his shoulders with a chain connecting it. It's basically him. Basically him, but in lion form. Look up Bancho Leomon, it's pretty much JoJo. Huh? You say I'm a hacker too? Oh, what can I say about that? It is what it is. I mean, we've learned that hackers are pretty much just people who look after Eden and use Digimon, so it's not really that bad. Unless you're using your hacking skills for evil, then, you know, it's probably as bad. Oh, and I've got an appointment to keep. I've got to be off. Suspicious. I'll see you around. Yeah, later, Sasuke. Oh, if he turns out to be the Sasuke of this game, I am going to be severely disappointed. Another question. Oh, question. What kind of person is your mom? Oh, it's your mama. She's a reporter working abroad. I miss her sometimes, but I like this. I like these type of responses because they give context or development for the character. You know, we actually get to learn about our main character. He isn't just a blank slate. He is an actual character. Like, he has a family, he has interests, he has friends outside of the game. I'm actually looking through the old messages here that I got. You actually learn about these types of things if you say stuff like that. Don't worry, I got my own backup, both people in Digimon, of course. You know, you get a feeling for who the protagonist actually is. That's probably true, that's great. Here it is. They're cool. There's Ryota and Sakura at school, and Nokia and Arata I met online. So you get to know, you know, stuff that you probably wouldn't know of your main protagonist. He's not just a silent protagonist, but he actually does have his own character. It may not be fully developed, but, you know, it's something. It reminds me of kind of like a Persona protagonist. You know, they have their own personality and characteristics, but you also you get to choose their personality, and they're not a complete blank slate. Although they are still as blank as they can be in order for you to make choices throughout the game. Oh, it is Jotaro. Okay, then yeah, a bunch of Leomon is basically Jotaro. I'm here in Shinjuku to visit a bunch of clients, but first time for some grub. I look forward to this every day. Shinjuku has so many cheap, delicious eats. Oh, is this a hacker? Well, she kind of looks like a hacker, but probably not. It's more so because of the sleeveless jackets. Do you have to say anything? No? What about you, suspicious man, who's just staring in that direction? What are you even staring at? Oh, probably these businessmen. Strange rumor? Like manufactured digital humans escaping from a secret research facility deep down Shinjuku? Oh, thank you. I guess that's what we were looking for. Honestly, only a child would believe that. But you are a child. Of course, I still am a child. So, oh, okay. Of course, I am still a child, and I do believe it. First of all, I need to find the entrance to the underground. Okay, kids, slow down there. We can do that for you. That's cool. That's cool. I could accept that. So, I guess we found out that there's a secret underground lab under Shinjuku. That's a lady, are you actually sitting down or are you floating on top of that brick? It kind of looks like that person is just sitting down in midair for some reason. So yeah, we learned that there's a secret underground lab in Shinjuku. Interesting, interesting. Ugh, for work, I've got to go to Shibuya, then Roppongi, then Akibahara. I run around more than the train line. And these are like districts, not like streets or anything. So it's a pretty long travel. Ugh, if only all these companies were on Eden, and I could just zip over with their URL. Yeah, if only work was that easy. Oh wait, it kinda is nowadays. So, downtown, select map. Yeah, apparently, we're close to another area. Well, we need to go all the way left in order to get to downtown. They've been doing some guerrilla farming for some monster movie around here. They even did a car chase right in the middle of town. So risky. Interesting. I wonder if that will actually be a part of the plot. Probably not. It's probably just background banter. So we could go over here. Can we find anything special? Head straight from here to go downtown. Okay. Ooh, shiny! Arcadiamon? Ooh, that's a really rare Digimon. So I guess we have no choice but to go downtown. Gotcha. Let's go. Ooh, I like that graffiti. It's like a little elephant holding a heart on top of its trunk. That's cute. That's really cute. Why struggle meaninglessly? Makes more sense to flee the situation, and it works for any kind of battle. You know, you're a businessman. You're not a warrior. Okay, dude, you do not just sit on a pole like that. Your legs need to be supported somehow, unless his legs are supported by the back pole or the middle pole of that bike holder. I think that's a bike holder. Anyway, that's really uncomfortable. Trendy woman. Wait a minute, aren't tickets for the big concert on sale today? Cowardly businessman. Oh, is that so? I do remember something about a limited sale going on at the Eden ticket booth. Oh no, that cop is headed this way! Sub him! And he's trapped next to us. Okay. That was weird. Then what are you standing around here for? You should be locked in and standing in front of that ticket booth. Yes, you're right as always. Whipped! Well, those tickets aren't going to get themselves. I've been really looking forward to going with you after all. Aw. Yeah, at least they're happy. Well, at least she's happy. Shinjuku has so many people, but not a good man anywhere. LBR. I do not know my text lingo, so I do not know what LBR means. LBR, let's be respected. Let's be Roppongi, that's it, let's be Roppongi. Oh, new person. Welcome. How can I help you? Do you sell anything interesting? We can buy costumes. So we could buy hoodies, we could buy t-shirts, we could buy a Nokia t-shirt, a shirt overflowing with Nokia's love towards Digimon, a Jimmy Ken shirt. Agumon, oh these are so cute. I might actually buy some of these if they're for my main character. Kowloon, Lively, Frame Skull, baseball t-shirt, football t-shirt, Japan tee. Yeah, it mostly just seems like they're t-shirts. Uchida. Oh, Victor Uchida. Interesting. Beelzemon. I might actually get that one. So I don't see any pants, so I guess we're just stuck with the normal pants for some reason. 20th anniversary, summer camp. Interesting. I'll definitely come back here later. Life plan, key plan, art. I think that says art. 5 emote sports shop. Ooh, sports shop. Unfortunately, we can't go in there. Interesting how there's a lot of signs that have English in them. It does not, and you can't just run away from company presentations. You're gonna get fired. I can do whatever I want. The Shinjuku Underground is just down those stairs. Ah, so here we are. I guess this is going to be the next dungeon. Honey, can we stop by the bookshelf? I want to get a new cookbook so I can finally make you something nice. Everything you make is delicious, love. You don't need to make anything for me. And then she just falls into his arms. That's the type of relationship I want. No need to go to the step, but we know that there's something down there. Okay, so where are we supposed to go? Maybe there's a way down the alley that we missed. I mean, it seems to be like the only place we could go. No, because it's blocked off. Oh, I completely missed you. Person who looks exactly like a hacker. Brainy Zaxxon hacker. Zaxxon, huh? We're seeing them a lot around here. Well then, what server should I make my next hacking target? Better be careful, dude. The police are literally on their way. And they're gaining! Run! So I guess that's it. Alright, I guess there was a place that I missed over here? Or maybe I'm supposed to contact Kyoko? Oh, or maybe I can go over here. Okay, I was supposed to come over here. Gotcha. Apparently these guys have important dialogue. Oh, and would you look at that? They're students from the same high school. Huh? What are you doing around here? I thought you went to your mom's place. It was overseas. God, what country was it? Hey, oh, this is Ryota and Sakura, the friends from school that we literally just found out through looking at the text messages. Okay, so these are actually his normal friends. Cool. I like this. He has normal friends that he knows from school, and then he has his friends online. That's you know, it's a nice detail. Hey, Sakura, what was it again? What? Oh yeah, Gunma? Where is Gunma? Bah, that's totes wrong. Oh, I hate you. That's not a foreign country, it's part of Japan. Ah, okay. Yeah, right. She seems like the ditzy type. Dang, she's just like this a lot lately. She's all into Jimmy Ken, it seems. First it's all Jimmy Ken this and Jimmy Ken that, 24/7. Now it's this. That sounds a little concerning. She stays at home watching his videos all day long. I'm getting kind of worried, you know. I mean, nothing wrong with watching videos all day long, you know. Hitting my own people there, mister. But anywho, you! What are you doing here, instead of being overseas? I have a good excuse? Are we just telling people everything about this? A cyber sleuth? What the hell is that? That sounds mad sick! Cyber sleuth. Did you hear that, Sakura? Spirits? A cyber sleuth. Okay, something is definitely wrong with her. Hey, I'm talking to you. That's how he mumbles. Okay. Oh? Did she punch him? She punched him! I thought I could get through to her, but... Did she punch you? What exactly happened? But have you heard of Jimmy Ken? Well, we did. From Nokia. It's a band, a rock group. Jimmy's all super duper hot right now. But I legit don't get why. Is he like those, oh, what is it called? Visual K? Is he like a Visual K band? I always love Visual Ks. Heck, if he's a Visual K, then I would definitely be interested in him. Well, the songs aren't half bad sometimes. So you're a cyber sleuth and can skip school whenever you want now? Oh, so school is actually going on at the moment. We had a farewell party. I cried for you for reals. But I guess we still get to see each other after all, right, Sakura? Yeah. Okay, so something tells me that Jimmy Ken is probably evil, considering he's been mentioned a lot. And Sakura, who is apparently hearing Jimmy Ken's music, is... I assume she's under a trance? It's the only explanation. She has like blank eyes, she's not really responding all that much. It's weird, it's weird. He got punched in the stomach. I guess he did. Well, at least she's conscious enough to punch. That's what I'm talking about. I like these guys. They seem fresh. Guess everything worked out. Time to report back. Yeah, not only did we get to meet our old friends, but we also found out that there's an underground lab underneath Shinjuku. Well, can we please go to there? Well, I guess once we tell Kyoko, she'll probably tell us to go. Oh man, it's 9:32. Alright, well, before we progress with the story, I guess I'm going to have to cut the stream short here. Well, I'm not going to cut the stream now. It's getting pretty late, and I did promise that I would only stream for a certain amount of time. But before we actually end the stream, I'm going to go through this digital network real quick. And since we didn't get to fight any Digimon during that section in Shinjuku, let's fight a couple battles here so we can get Arsenal up to 10% camaraderie. So we can at least get our Galmon before we finish off here. Let's use Foxtail. Oh my god, that was absolutely pathetic. I just realized we're using baby Digimon on rookie Digimon. So we're kind of fucked here. Let's go with Wind Claw 1. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna work out. Crescent Flower. Yeah, Crescent Leaf. Crescent Leaf is apparently the most powerful attack she has. Hey, I set it to hard mode for a reason. Yeah, I can't blame anyone but myself. Gaia Element. The unfortunate thing is that I have no Digimon at the moment in my main party that can heal, so... Oops. Well, I guess I could change to green, so I can use that really weak healing skill, but I tried it. It's really not that good. It only heals like 30 HP, and in a game where the Digimon have like 300 HP, it's kind of... Well, actually, it's not that bad if you use it more than once. Either way, you know, it's just... This is basically just war of attrition. And once we complete this battle, I think we pretty much are set with getting our Gaomon. Yeah, good job, you yellow-pink blob thing. I think Scar will be proud once he finds out that he's actually named after a fox. So hopefully we have enough to evolve you, Arsenal. Yeah, we do! We have enough camaraderie, which means it can finally be your Digimon. So I assume Gaomon is your favorite Digimon, Arsenal? It's a really good one. Again, every wolf Digimon or canine Digimon are awesome, and Gaomon is no exception. I forgot the Christmas hat was gonna be on there. Oh, it's so cute on you! It actually fits with your headband. So you're a pretty great Digimon. Yeah, it's a wolf with boxing gloves. A double backhand, 2 physical attacks, 20 neutral damage to all foes. Ooh, that is really good. And your special attack is or your special skill is evasion by 7%. That's great. That's really great. Yeah, Arsenal, you're actually a really good Digimon. Arsenal is now Punchy Boy. Yes, and eventually he will be Jojo Boy. At the very least, one of Gaomon's evolutions looks like a JoJo character. Unfortunately, we don't have enough room for you. Can we evolve anyone else? Let's see. Naramon is 1 cam, unfortunately. Yokomon is 1 cam. I guess we could get one of these guys. I can always get another Yokomon, so... Fortunately, we didn't level up Green enough to get Togemon. Okay, my mission is to level up Green all the way up to becoming a... not Togemon. Did I just call it Togemon? I meant Togemon. Togemon. So, yeah, let's switch out... Let's move Yokomon for now. And put her in the Digibank. In fact, we're just gonna evolve her right now. We're gonna save the where did she go? Yokomon, here she is. We're gonna save the Biomon evolution for another Yokomon. I can always just make more. So instead, we're just gonna make one of these guys. I think we're going to make this one. I believe this is a B. So Gaomon is your favorite. Nice, nice. Gaomon's adorable. I would honestly hug him. Oh, it's a Lekmon. I didn't know it would be a Lekmon. Sweet. Thundercloud. He's another fan favorite as well. What can he evolve into? Garurumon, I think. Black Garurumon. Is that a Numamon? No, I think it's like a... it's something that looks like a Numamon. That is a Namemon. Or Nanemon, my bad. Sukamon. And I actually don't know what that... No, wait, I think that's Leomon? I think that's a Leomon. If that's Leomon, then I can probably evolve this one into Leo. Huh. We'll think about that. But for now, we have another rookie. Sweet. So let's go into battle one more time. And see if we can get Green to level 30. Or not level 30. To level 16. Look at you, Arsenal. So, do you still want the red Christmas hat? The red Santa hat? Or would you like the black Santa hat? Or the Christmas box? There's also a green Santa hat, so I could also get that for you. And just to use you, we're going to actually bring out Scar, and in place of Green, just to see what his attacks look like. Oh my god, Renamon does the Naruto run! This is perfect! Oh man, if Scar was here, we'd definitely like this. Also, Renamon is like the tallest rookie in the entire franchise. Like, she is super tall. And yet she is about the same level as Gaomon. So, we'll just do a normal attack with Nyaramon. And let's show off Arsenal's double backhand. Ooh, he spins! And that's a lot of hits. And you even got a crit. Nice, Arsenal, nice. Oh, I'm totally gonna be using you for a while. Diamond Storm. Ooh, and it's another AoE attack. Sweet. And even though I named Redamon after Scar, Redamon still has the female voice. Again, Digimon don't have genders, even though some of them clearly have boobs. Like, it'll be hard to convince someone that Rosamon is non-binary. Or Angelomon, who literally has woman in her name. Let's try the backhand again. I like that. I like this attack. I can't wait to see what your other evolutions' attacks will look like, Arsenal. Yeah! That's cute. That's cute. Sweet. Now let's trade back to Green so we can get more experience for him. So yeah, I'm basically at this point getting as many rookies and champions as possible so we can experiment with as many Digimon as we can. And hopefully soon we'll be getting ultimates, although I don't want to grind too much because there is such a thing as grinding for too much. You can grind too much in this game and then end up getting ultimates before you really ever need them, you know? Scarlet, you know? I could do that, Arsenal. I could just name her Scarlet. Oh my god, that's a three-way attack! Oh no, wait, it was a two-way attack. Yeah, that Poyamon stood no chance. Let's end it in style. Yeah! Sure you can. Arsenal, you do Shoryukens. Oh, so close. Almost done. So yeah, Arsenal, I am probably going to do that. I'll just name Scarlet, since he usually gives that name to female characters that he wants to be named after him. So Scarlet it is. Although again, non-binary, so Redamon could be whatever you want. In fact, in the German dub of Digimon Tamers, they actually gave Renamon a male voice, believe it or not. Yeah, she actually sounded like a male. It was bizarre, but oh, I actually like that attack. It was a bizarre change, but I honestly kind of liked it because it was so random. Like, you wouldn't expect that from a Renamon. And oh, so close. Come on, Green, we want you to level up. Quiz time. What is the name of the important machine enveloping your head? Digivice, of course. It's like I don't know anything about Digimon. Take out the baby. Take out the baby. Still need that Agumon. Yeah, I'll definitely make the Agumon off-screen druid, so we can get the Skull Greymon as soon as possible. Ooh, we can actually finish this with a double backhand. So just to be clear, it's Agumon, Greymon, then Skull Greymon, and then into Creepymon. Is that right? If that's the case, then that's pretty easy. We can get a Demon Lord like as soon as possible. Oh wait, did Palmon level up? I wasn't actually paying attention. She did! Alright, so Green can finally evolve into his champion form. Oh, and we also got another message. Farm 1, development complete. Ooh, sweet, we got another development. Red knows who Arsenal's favorite Digimon. Is it Renamon? Because honestly, that is probably the most favorite of any furry, really. So, let's see. Command. Development cost to create items. Let's develop again. Fortunately, we can't add anything there. Can we give any farm goods? Nope, we still have no farm goods. I like how we have just like tiny little Digimon, and then we have giant Digimon roaming all over the place. Look at the black Garurumon, it's so cool. This is awesome. Alright, so for our final thing that we're going to do today, we're going to evolve Green into his champion form. So we're going with the main evolution line that was followed in the anime for Palma. We're going to become a giant cactus with boxing gloves. And the Christmas hat is perfect. It's perfect. So Green is now Togemon, and did they give Togemon his Japanese attack name? Oh no, it's the English version. It's Needle Spray. Needle Spray in Japan is Chiku Chiku Bang Bang. It's like super silly, but then again, Togemon is a super silly Digimon, so it makes sense, really. Also, you get to hear Togemon yell Chiku Chiku Bang Bang every time she uses her attack, and it's really hilarious. Unfortunately, it always misses, so, you know, it's one of those attacks that just never hits. It's Agumon, Greymon, Skull Greymon, Creepymon. Got it. Alright, so I'll make a Agumon as soon as I can, and then I'll evolve it into a Greymon off screen, so we can have a Greymon in the farm island to level up alongside our other Digimon. So that's you know, the farm islands are a really great way to level up Digimon that you just don't have the time for. So in terms of other Digimon that we can make, we can't do anything with the Nyaramon yet. Yeah, I'm gonna have to raise its camaraderie just a little bit more. I believe that's Terriermon? We can actually get a Terriermon. In terms of Scarlet, yeah, we just need levels. Aaron can actually evolve into his champion form now. So he can evolve into either Greymon or Geo Greymon. Honestly, I think I'm just going to go with Greymon, because Aaron can actually choose this later on. He can either choose to go into War Greymon or Shine Greymon. Either way, he always has the option, because I can always de-Digiball back into Aaron, or back into Agumon, and then go into the different line. And even then, he has other lines that he can follow. He can become a Sukamon, he can become a Poop Digimon, or he can become a Tyrannomon, or he could become a giant flaming boy. Or, I think that's Okawagamon? The Spider Digimon, I think? Maybe? I don't really know. No, wait, actually, that's Agunimon, because it requires the Human Spirit of Flame. So this is a Season 4 Digimon, which is a Digimon that is created by the fusion of a Digimon and a human. Or is it the... No, wait, that's Season 3. That's Season 3 Mega Evolution. So this Digimon is basically a human who turns into a Digimon. Think Power Rangers and transformation sequences. So yeah, you can actually get this, huh? I forgot that this was in the game. Well, either way, we'll evolve him to normal Greymon, and Aaron will choose whether this is the right path for him or not later. So we got the classic Greymon. Yep, the classic boy is here. Can't go wrong with classic Greymon. And Cedramon. Can we evolve Cedramon? No, I think this is actually all we can evolve for now. Huck. Nope, you still require a little bit more. Alright, well, I guess that's it for now. We can't really... Well, we can convert a couple more, but these are going to be done off screen. Just like last session, I will be doing some off-screen grinding for some of my in-training Digimon, evolving them into rookies, and then eventually, you know, using them for later evolution sequences. As you can see here, we're basically rocking multiple rookie Digimon now and a couple champion levels. Next stream, I will hopefully have a couple more rookies to play with, and as a friendly reminder for anyone who watches these, if you want a particular Digimon to be named after something, just say in the comments and I will definitely name that Digimon whatever you want. It can be anything, either your own handle, a name that you think is funny, like Ogre, which the Ogremon here, which is named Shrek somewhere around here. I can't find him right now, but trust me, he is here. Oh, there he is. He's Shrek, yeah. Just any name in general. So yeah, that's pretty much... Oh wait, we gotta actually move Digimon from our main party because apparently our memory is too small. So I'll just remove Green for now, so he can, so we can make way for other Digimon that we can grind for later. But yeah, this is basically going to be the end of the live stream. Today we made a bit of progress. We managed to get through 2 dungeons, technically 2. I consider the network their own dungeons, so you know. And we learned a lot of story. We're basically now open to the main hub of the game, and we can now accept side quests and possibly go into some main dungeons. And hopefully we'll actually encounter a boss, because at this point we haven't actually fought a main boss who wasn't a tutorial boss or a unwinnable boss battle like the Eaters. So here's hoping that the next dungeon will have an actual boss battle. But that'll be it for today. I thank you everyone who had joined the stream. Druid, Arsenal, Red, and Green, everyone else who joined also. I hope you have a pleasant night. I will see you again on Discord, and hopefully either tomorrow or the day after we will do another live stream. I have been Spirit Rosewolf, and I will see you all later. I am not good with outros, so I will just leave that there. Goodbye everyone, and good night.